You done?
Mm-hmm. We good.
Okay. All right. Shalom.
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 You know, first and foremost, before we get started, we're going to give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh,
Yahweh, by
Ba'ashem,
Hashem,
Yahushua,
Yahushua, by Hashem,
Ba'ashem,
HaKadosh.
HaKadosh.
I want to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, great millstone, GMS, who rule well and teach well, being great example to Israel. All right. Hey, man, the elect. I want to say peace and blessings to the hopefully elect on the four corner, pushing the truth in sincerity. All right, that great song, we the GMS Memphis camp. All right, today we're doing an in-house section. All right, due to the weather, you know. So, but hey, the spirit's still upon us to bring it out, man. All right, as we could do, continue to week in, week out, in season, out of season, man. All right, if the Lord permit. All right, we're gonna continue to bring it out. All right, so Lord willing, we get straight into it, and y'all brothers and sisters be edified. You know, while we lay the law down. So I want to say this beautiful time that we living in. All right, understanding the knowledge and the wisdom. All right, of the scriptures. You know, because this the time that, like it's written in Isaiah, the 33rd chapter, wisdom and knowledge shall be to build our times. And we know, according to prophecy, we enter into some what? Perilous times, man. The scriptures say perilous times shall come. You see? Well, guess what? The Lord have given us the cheat code, which is the understanding, all right, to what? To salvation. All right? But we get straight into it. Y'all brothers got it? You want to say anything? You know what I'm saying? We get straight into it. Isaiah 14, and we start at 1. Because this is the Spirit of the Lord gathering the elect by the way of the word, man. You know, this the time. You know, as in prophecy, continuing to what? Unfold, manifest, bring itself to light. You know, and here it is. We have a chance to grab hold of that. You know, by what? Continuing and fasting and praying, you know, supping with the Lord, man. You know, continue to ask the Lord have mercy on us. You see? Because perilous time is coming, so, hey, this is the time, all right, to shield yourself from the what? From the destruction. Because the Most High said, here's a shield unto them that what? That put their trust in him, man. You know, and their trust also going to fear. You know, because fear breeds faith. You know? But let's get into it, brother.
It's Isaiah chapter 14, verse 1. For the Lord would have mercy on Jacob.
Right, he said, Lord will have mercy on Jacob. And the brother gets the word mercy in the etymology.
I got it. This is mercy in the etymology on line late 12th century. It goes into the Most High's forgiveness.
Right, you see that? The Most High, meaning Yahweh, forgiveness. So here it is, he forgave us. You see that? Go ahead.
It said the Most High's forgiveness and of his creatures.
Go ahead.
It say to reward, gift, kindness, grace, pity.
You see that? And here it is, we're in that what? We're in that grace period. All right, to what? To return back to the Heavenly Father by the way of what? The Word. Because his Word is his mercy. Because without his Word, guess what? You won't have mercy. You know? Go ahead.
It say reward, wages, pay, and hire.
Right. You know? But you go back to that. Got something now?
No, go ahead.
All right. Go back to the precept, Bob.
I got you.
The Lord will start back into the top.
This Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord would have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
There you go. So the Lord said he will have mercy on Jacob and yet choose Israel. You see? But that chosen is coming by the way of the word. That's that gathering. You see? Because everyone cannot receive this word, right? So it's going to who's the elect, because the elect, the only one, is going to receive, all right, salvation on this side. You know? Get that Baruch
I had a precept.
You got, go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 147 and 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and judgments unto Israel.
Right, you see, his word is what's gathering us, right? But he said he only showed them to who? Jacob. Which consists of what, the 12 tribes, all right, which is so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American, Spanish. So he only giving you thy word, you know, and the judgment unto who? Unto Israel. You know, go ahead.
He had not dealt so with any nation.
Right, so he have not dealt with any nation. So you can't bring in heathens. Heathen not accepted, all right, in this covenant, man. They weren't accepted in the first covenant. They're not going to be accepted in the new covenant.
Yep.
You know, it's only for who? Israel.
Yep.
You know, the gift and the what? The curse. Yep. Go ahead.
Yep. And also, what, the curse is going to be translated to our enemies too.
There you go. That's Deuteronomy 30:7.
Exactly.
You know.
Yep. Because Lord said He changes not.
So if that happened, then the Most High is a liar. Because someone's going to escape the curses.
Yeah.
If they able to be joined in. You see? Go ahead.
Psalms 147:20. He had not dealt so with any nation, and as for His judgments, they have not known them. Praise ye the Lord.
There you go.
Hey, I got a quick one too. This is Psalm 68:11. The Lord gave the word, and great was the company of those that published it.
Right, which is who? Was Israelites. As they was moved and spake by the Holy Spirit. You know? Go ahead.
This is Baruch, chapter 4, and start at 1. It says, "This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever.
Yeah.
All they that keep it shall come to life."
Right, because when you go into Psalm, it says, the law is a lamp unto my feet.
Yeah.
And the lamp of what? A light unto my path, man. You know? So that's why I say it's all that keep it shall come to what? To life. You know? Go ahead.
It says, "Shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die."
And such as leave it shall die. Meaning what? Go back to the dead state of mind. And then ultimately receive what? Destruction. You see? But they refuse it. They say they dead body should lie in the great city. All right, the great, which is talking about Babylon the Great, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. You know, and when also our Lord crucified, they X'd them out. You know, those are gonna remain in the what? In the congregation of the dead. If you do not hearken, all right, if you do not repent, mean to turn back. You see, you're gonna remain what? Dead. And it's a spiritual sense. Go ahead.
Verse 2, it says, "Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it."
It said turn thee, mean to turn back. And it's going to what? Repentance. You see? And turn back to what? To the Lord. All right? And what the Lord requires is, you can grab that, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13 real quick. Because this is how you turn back.
It's Ecclesiastes 12.
In Judges 5 and 11. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Right.
Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Right. See that? And we fell away from that. This is what caused us to be in the predicament we're in now, as in serving captivity. You know? That's just due to what? Disobedience. Because it was written in the scriptures. The Lord gave us the do's and the don'ts. You know, you got a quick one out?
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 5 and 13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity.
Right, see? His people are gone into captivity. What's captivity? Brother can look that word up, captivity.
Yep. Then it say, because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Right, and going back to we read in Psalms 1 and 47, it said they had known what? The judgment. You know, and we fell off from knowing the Lord's judgment. Read that again now.
Yeah, Isaiah 5 and 13, it said, therefore my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
You see that knowledge of what? Of His judgment.
The fear.
You know, they ain't have no fear.
Yep.
You know? So here it is. They had to what? They went into captivity.
That's why I said my people are destroyed for the
Lack of knowledge.
knowledge.
Hosea 4 and 6.
Exactly.
That's right.
You know, it say in a honorable man of famish, and a multitude dried up with thirst.
Right.
Yep. You got it.
This is captivity in the etymology, late 14th century. It say the state of being a prisoner.
Right. You see that? It's united a term called POW, which is we prisoners of what? Of war, and prisoners of hope. You know, go ahead.
It said caught, taken prisoner.
Right. You know, because we once what was in what? In chains and yokes.
Yep.
You know? You got it all out. So this captivity, which is the reversal is Revelation 13. He that leaves the captivity shall go into captivity. You know, that's a classic. 13 and 9. All right, but go back to that, Anna.
Yeah, because also captivity in the Blue Letter Bible is Galah, and then to go into exile.
Exile.
Yeah.
Oh, get that
We
precept.
left what? The
Exile.
promised land. The Most High kicked us out the promised land. So what? We've been scattered amongst these heathens. We learned their works. And it's like a cycle now, man.
Yeah.
So
that's right, bro.
Right. So
bagging up Jeremiah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we were going to discontinue from our heritage, so we fell away from that. But how is the Lord choosing Israel? By what? By the word, man. Go ahead.
You want me to read again? Or what?
Yeah.
This Isaiah 5 and 13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
Yeah, his people. Now, this is something that you can go on the computer and type in, or go on your phone. Who went into captivity? They're going to give you the rundown.
Deuteronomy 28.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Because they might say African American, right? But that's when you got to do your due diligent research. You know, going to who Africans is. You know what I'm talking about? Because when you go into the Compact Bible Dictionary, it tells you, all right, when it comes down to the Africans, who they really are. They Hamites. They come from the line of Ham.
Not the Negroes.
You know, it say that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
so, but you have to do go ahead, because you have to do your search.
All I did was type in yoke of iron, and what pop up? Jake.
Negroes.
Yep.
How many times that, because the scripture say that in Deuteronomy 28, what that was, 35, it say how we're going to become a byword and a proverb. Mm-hmm. You know, so we forgot who we were.
Yep.
You know?
Ooh, we can't forget about the northern king. It said Judah and Israel
were pressed together.
Mm-hmm. And what's come to mind, which they took down the statue, Theodore Roosevelt, right, with Gad and Judah. When the scripture said seen servants on horses and princes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he said he saw princes walking servants on horses. Yeah, you got something, Maya?
I had the Negroes you had mentioned.
Go ahead.
This is the Zonovan Bible Dictionary, and it goes into Ham. It said the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood,
right,
and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood,
right.
He became the progenitor,
right,
of the dog races.
Of the dog races.
Not the Negroes.
Not the Negroes. You see that? Not the Negroes, man. So you had to do your diligent search to find out who truly them people was that came over here on slave ships. Because it's in the Bible. Yep. And it actually fit history.
Yo, and when you really go into it, it's in Jake's spirit. No damn well there wasn't no Hamite.
Yeah.
Just look at them. They nasty, don't take showers. It's one tribe. I forgot the tribe, like the Hinduan tribe. Like, they women don't bathe for a whole year. They just used to smoke for perfume.
Oh, yes,
they don't bathe at all.
They don't bathe at all. Since the time they come out that war, they don't bathe at all. They just use that smoke to cover themselves up. Yeah. You know, and then the customs, you got to guess. Like, let's say I got a guess. You my guess. I let you sleep with one of my women. That's adultery right there.
Right.
That's not us.
That's the Hamite custom.
That's the Hamite. And plus, Jay, you don't want that big ass plate in your mouth.
Right, big ass earrings in your ears.
The fish bone come out your nose. That's
yeah, but you see Jay starting to get that?
Yeah.
Look like a fucking cow, like a fucking
I hate that shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit off, man. And then how you know, going laying back and off you with the women's and the Africans, the scripture speaks about how our women's didn't even want their feet to touch the ground.
Come on, bro.
These fucking women's in Africa over there dealing with these Hamites, these motherfuckers walk barefooted everywhere they go.
Titty all out.
Titty out, you know what I'm saying? So you can see the resemblance of us not being. Matter of fact, grab Exodus 7:11 real quick.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. You want to lay down with a woman on tape? Come on, bro.
Our
women be like that.
Women, you know what I'm talking about, is particular. Like, you know how these women is.
Exactly.
You know? You call them like bougie.
Right.
Stuck up. Yeah, just standing up, you know. So how the hell they can be, Hamites? No. You got it? Exodus 11:7.
Oh, 11:7.
Yeah. Most High put a difference between Israel and Egyptians.
That's what I'm going into.
Yeah, it's Exodus 7. What is that?
11:7.
11:7.
Yep. This is Exodus 11:7. It says, "But against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man or beast, that ye may know."
Hey, that ye may know
that the Lord doeth.
Hey, but the Lord Yahweh did this.
Put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel.
You see that? He put a difference between, even though we had the dark same skin, but this was the Most High doing. Yeah. You know, because it's two accounts in the scriptures. One that we have done, all right, when we fled the Roman persecution, right? And then also when our Lord and Savior was born. You know, brother grabbed that account. Yeah, we're dealing with Herod. And what did, Yahweh Shah mother do? You know? They fled and they mingled among them.
Yeah, I got one too.
Go ahead.
This is Amos 9:7. Are you not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel? Because, we got the same skin complexion, So, hey, it said, are you not as children of the Ethiopians unto me, O children of Israel, said the Lord? Have not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt, and the Philistines from Captor, and the Syrians from Kir?
There you go. You see?
Yeah. But it's a difference, bro. What is that difference? The law, statutes, commandments. He showed his word unto Jacob, man.
That's right.
Cause there's plenty of dark skinned races, man.
Okay, I got judges. Go ahead, you good?
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, with the account with Herod.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Matthew chapter 2 and starting at 3. It says, when Herod the king had heard these things, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him.
Yeah, because he tried to upset prophecy, really. Go ahead.
And when he had gathered all the chief priests and scribes of the people together, he demanded them where Hamashiach should be born.
Right.
And they said unto him, in Bethlehem of Judah, for thus it is written by the prophets, and thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not the least among the princes of Judah, for out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
Right. Go ahead.
It said that shall rule my people Israel. Governor, that G capitalized. Yep. You go to the previous chapter, Matthew 1:21, it tell you who this governor is.
Right, Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai. He just saved his people from their sins. His people going right back to what he just read. Read that again.
This is Matthew 2:6. And it says, and thou, Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, art not thou the least among the princes of Judah? For out of thee shall come a governor that shall rule my people Israel.
So the Most High people are the Israelites. Go ahead.
Then Herod, when he had privately called the wise men, inquired them diligently what time the star appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem and said,
the star really was a chariot. Go ahead.
And said, go and search diligently for the young child, and when ye found him.
Yeah, so he put out an order.
Yeah, you got it.
But you gotta remember the how about Shemashah is working. But we just showing you account how the Lord has mingled us among them because of the same skin color, what to cause confusion. You know what I'm saying? It was the Most High doing. Go ahead.
And he said, and bring me word again that I may come and worship him also.
Right.
He was lying.
He lying, yeah.
Being a fox.
Go ahead.
And he said, when they had heard the king, they departed, and lo, the star which they saw in the east went before them till it came and stood over where the young child was.
Right.
So there was a chariot.
Yeah.
You know, a so-called UFO.
Jumping down to verse 13, it says, and when they were departed, behold, the angel of the Lord appeared to Joseph in a dream, saying, arise and take the young child and his mother and flee into Egypt.
To where?
To flee into Egypt. And be there until I bring thee word, for Herod will seek the young child to destroy him.
See?
Why ain't say the cock is in the mouth?
Right. Why he ain't go nowhere else? You know?
Why ain't say flee the womb?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because all they was, you know,
Good.
he said, what to Egypt?
Egypt.
You know? And now it's being played out in the form again when we went. You see?
7 AD, yo.
The 7 AD.
We fled to the
You
west
know?
coast of Africa.
But that's how cold the Lord is. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's cold like that, man. You know? But go on to that John, that Judges 5. That's beautiful, though. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. Go ahead.
This Judges chapter 5, verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers.
Right, and then noise of the archers represent the thermonuclear missiles, man. All right, known as World War III. And we know who's going to be delivered, the elect. All right? Why? Because the elect going to have these characteristics. All right, as repentance and following the law, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability, man. You know? Go ahead.
In the places of the drawn water.
And the drawn water represent what? Slavery. Let's bag up a root 2 and 32. All right? In the land of their captivity, they should remember themselves. All right, then what? To start to think and call upon his name.
Yep.
All right, that's rehearsing the righteous acts, calling upon the Heavenly Father's name. Once again, what? We had discontinued from that.
Mm.
You see? But through the Spirit, all right, the Lord have what? He have given us that back, man. Go ahead.
There should they rehearse the righteous acts.
Right, and rehearsing going to what? Practice. Practice make what? Perfect. You see? But we understand the law is not going to save us, but it brings favor in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Because the law have dominion over man what? As long as he lives it. You see? You got it.
And there should they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord,
Yeah.
even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord go down to the gate.
Right. So not the Africans, man. You know? Israelites. You know? So anybody got anything else? Go back to Isaiah 14.
I was still reading a little bit on that Baruch. We weren't finished with that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So this is back in Baruch chapter 4 and verse 2. It says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take heed of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Right. See? We got to walk in what? We got to walk in truth, man. Which is what this word. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 3, give not thy honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
There you go. To a strange nation. That strange nation is speaking about what? The heathens, man. All right? Read back. Does it on that?
Yeah, that's it on it.
I go back to
Isaiah.
14 and 1. You ain't have nothing to mind?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It's Isaiah chapter 14, starting at 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel.
Right, and we're in that time. You know? But it's happening by the way, the gathering of the word. And brother got that Baruch 5 for me. I mean Baruch 4 and 37.
This is Baruch chapter 4. I get it.
Yeah.
All right.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 37. Lo, thy sons come, whom thou sentest away. They come gathered together from the east to the west by the word of the Holy One.
Yep, by what? By the word. You know,
rejoicing in the glory of the Most High.
right. Yeah, which is what? His prophecy. You know? We rejoice in that.
Shalom, brother.
You know? We're rejoicing in the word of Yahweh Shema Shah. Why? Because we seeing them what come to fruition. We seeing them being brought to light. You know, and we rejoice in these signs that he give us, man. All right? And one of these signs that he giving us is being shown through the MOTB. When we hear about it, you know, because Yahweh Shah said that. He said, what shall be the part and the sign of times? Right? He said when Luke 14, he said when you start to see earthquakes in diverse places, uproars of the people. So them are signs that's being shown. We rejoice in those things. Why? Because it's prophecy. You know? You got it out.
That was it on it.
That was it.
Yeah.
Isaiah 14.
It's Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord would have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land.
Yeah, so the Lord gonna do that. Not you getting a bus ticket or a plane ticket or a train ticket. You know, you just ride your bike over there. You know, no, the Lord gonna do that. He gonna place us over there.
Yeah.
You know, Jake jumping the gun.
Yeah, like this black woman with this NEM movement, the National Negro Exodus movement. Well, she totally off, bug out, man. Talking about T-shirts going for $40 and free iPhone. No, she off, but the second Exodus gonna come by the Lord. If, for one, be part of the elect, you know. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's guy pushing that too? And I hate that nigga. Talking about Pan African. Damn that man name. Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson. Cause he pushing that, you know, they go back to African doctrine. You know, which is fucking off. You know? Go ahead, bro.
Back in Isaiah 14:1, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Right, and that stranger is talking about Israelite foreigners. All right? That's what the stranger, it ain't talking about the heathens. You know, and we got a prime example of that when we go into Exodus 12th chapter. You know, brother can grab that. Yeah, you got it in the blue letter too. Read it first, and then get that in the blue letter.
This Isaiah 14:1, it says, for the Lord would have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined with them.
Right.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Now get the word stranger, and I know you got that in the 12.
Yeah, I get 12 too.
Okay, go ahead.
Strong's H1616. Gar.
It said Gar.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
The strangers in the blue letter, the word is gar, outline biblical usage. It says sojourner, a temporary inhabitant, and a newcomer lacking inherited rights.
Right, you see that? Which is what? The Israelites. You know? How they hack and what it say?
It said a newcomer lacking inherited rights.
Right, why? Because when you're going to the Greek captivity, it was what? We were Hellenized, man. You know? We fell from that. You know? That's it on that definition?
Yeah, that's it. I got.
All right, because what you got?
I had look up inherited in the New Oxford American Dictionary.
Go ahead.
It says this inherited in the New Oxford American Dictionary. It goes into to become heir to, fall heir to, or to succeed to, or be elevated.
Yeah, and we fell from that. Why? Because we had started to keep the ways of the heathens. You know, when you go on the first Maccabees, dealing with Antiochus, you know, he made the announcement, so to speak. All right, that we just turn from our laws and start to keep their laws, man. You know, going to the Greek captivity. You know, but get that in Exodus 12, because it's gonna show you the difference between the strangers, the Israelites, all right, that known as stranger, or the true strangers, which is what the heathens, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna start at 42.
Go ahead.
This Exodus 12 and 42. It is a night to be much observed unto the Lord for bringing them out from the land of Egypt. This is that night of the Lord to be observed of all the children of Israel.
Yeah, see that? The children of Israel. You know? Go ahead.
This the ordinance of the Passover, you know. Verse 43. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses and Aaron, this is the ordinance of the Passover. There shall no stranger eat thereof. That's right. So
now, Good, go ahead.
I get the word stranger.
You can smile on them too, all right?
Yeah, this the word stranger in the blue letter. In the blue letter, it's nakar, and they go into foreign, alien, foreigners. The Strong's definition, heathen.
See?
Heathen them.
You see? So when he was speaking of that, he was talking about what the other nation. They couldn't take part in it. Remember, we read earlier Psalms 147. You know, the Lord has shown his word unto who Jacob and Israel, he had not dealt so with any other nation. So when it comes down to the law, statutes, commandment, and who the Lord is dealing with, he only dealing with the house of Israel.
Yes,
you know?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Pretty much of another tribe, another nation. So in the NOT of this, I read it really quick. It say, the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, these are the instructions for the festival of the Passover.
Ooh.
No outsiders are allowed to eat the Passover meal.
No outsiders.
No heathens, man. So a heathen can't participate in this high holy day of the Passover, man. But when you jump down to verse 49, it said one law should be to him that is homeborn,
right,
and unto the stranger that sojourn among you.
There you go. Now going to that word, because the first word was God, right? We read in Isaiah. Now in this Exodus 12, it said, got the word?
Yeah,
it was Kadah. I'm
Gar.
No, I'm talking about
Nakar.
43.
Oh, for Nakar.
Nakar.
Yeah.
Now we finna get the stranger in 49.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Which is God.
Which is God.
Same word, Isaiah 14, and 1.
Yeah.
You know. So that definition again on God, it said foreigners in Israel through conceded rights.
So it's talking about an Israelite.
Yeah, a temporary inhabitant, a newcomer lacking inheritance rights.
You see that? Yeah. So we go back to Isaiah 14:2.
Yeah. Like you used like the Maccabees, we've been Hellenized, that's why the Jews, like the scribes, Pharisees, they look down on the Gentiles, which were Israelites, man.
That's right.
I had a precept just going into it because you were speaking on the Greek captivity and the Maccabees you were just speaking about. So this is Second Maccabees 6. I started 6 during the time of Ptolemy, right? It says neither was it lawful.
What?
It's 6 and 6.
6 and 6.
Yep. Neither was it lawful for a man to keep the Sabbath days or ancient feasts, or to profess himself at all to be a Jew. See, so during that time right there, we couldn't even pronounce, all right, or even scribe is saying that we was Israelites openly, or would be punished. Verse 7,
it's like the same thing today. You look at these celebrities that come out, I'm an Israelite. What happened?
Yeah, it looks frowned upon.
Yeah, now they gotta do an apology later.
Yeah.
In verse 7, it says, in the days of the king's birth, every month they were brought by bitter constraints to eat of the sacrifices, and when the feast of Bacchus, if I'm pronouncing it right, was kept, the Jews were compelled to go in persecution. I mean, procession.
That's what really got our people. The fear of death. Because there was a lot of slaughtering going on. Because why there was a lot of rebellions going on. And that's like in the time of slavery, for an example. He still had the same tactic. You see? Because what he was doing, he was slaughtering Jake. So what Jake started doing, Jake started complying. And they became accustomed. That's why it's known as a Jew or Greek. Why? Because Jake had left their ways, man, and started to serve because of what? Death, man. The death was on the table if you didn't do what Antiochus, and these generals were saying, in that time. You got something real quick?
I'm gonna let him finish this. We got 3 precepts for it.
Finishing off, it says, carrying Julie, verse 8, moreover, there went out a decree to the neighbor cities of the heathens by the suggestion of Ptolemy against the Jews that they should observe the same fashions and be partakers of their sacrifices. So that's just so they were just for the approving, right? What's that? 1 Corinthians 12, right? How we was being carried away to them idols, man. We was being Gentiles carried away, but we weren't actual strangers, like real strangers.
My background it.
Yeah.
Bring that precept out.
Okay, 1 Corinthians.
Yeah.
Come on. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 1. It says, now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I would not have you ignorant. Verse 2, ye know that ye were Gentiles.
Right, see that? Going back to what? The Greek captivity. You know, ye were Gentiles. All right, go ahead.
Carried away unto these dumb idols, even as you were led.
Right. You see that? Due to what? To the curses. You know? You got it out.
This Deuteronomy 28 and 64. It say the Lord shall scatter thee among all people, from the one end of the earth even unto the other.
You see that? Even unto the other. Go ahead.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
And that's what happened to our people. Even to this day, our people still serving what? Other gods. You know? Go ahead.
Which neither thou nor thy fathers have known.
Right. It's in the point example being Cedric Bourdieu. You know? Go ahead.
Even wood and stone. And among these nations should thou find no ease.
Exactly.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
Right. That bag up Lamentations 5 and 4. What you finna say, Austin?
Hey, if I may add, I was just finna say they go back right to what you said, how us fearing death. You know, cause we were experts in war one time. We was you know strong.
Yeah.
But hey, due to the curses, us falling away from our power, it led us to be in fear.
That's right, cause that's Deuteronomy 28 and 32. It said that our sons and our daughters shall be sold, and there shall be found no might in our hand. You know what I'm saying?
And back in Deuteronomy 28 and 65.
Yeah, read that again though.
I got you.
Yeah, we get that. We get that Lamentations 5 and 4. Go ahead.
This Deuteronomy 28 and 65. And among these nations should thou find no ease.
Right, among these nations shall we find no ease. Go ahead.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
Man, I mean, what, we're going to be constantly working. Even until this day, we constantly working. Yeah, we not in hardcore bondage as we was once before, but we still laboring, having no what, no rest. You know, what that Hosea 1 and 6 is in the play. That's in full effect. You know, but keep going. But Baruch 4 5.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart, and failing of eyes, and sorrow of mind.
Right, so the Lord placed us upon us. You know, go ahead.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee.
Exactly. It's the so-called white people lives hanging in doubt? No. And the so-called Africans that you see over here in the Babylon the Great, is they life hanging in doubt? No. You know, only who the Negroes, Latino, Native American, Hispanic fit that curse, man. Our lives hanging in doubt. What we gonna see tomorrow? You know?
Yeah, because you got to think about it. Is we going to die by the cops or another nigga?
Or your hair.
Yeah.
You know?
You died, yeah, that too.
Like, I life hanging down. You never know how a person going. Like, how he died? You know? It's just, we under curses.
Right.
But the scriptures say in Psalms, the 73rd chapter, about Esau having a heart, you know what I'm saying? They having more than a heart can wish.
Yep.
You know, when they get sick or something happen, they can go get a heart transplant. You know what I'm saying? Go get another kidney put in to keep them alive. Jay can't afford that. You know? Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 28 and 66. And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night.
Oh, thou shalt fear day and night. And that fear can go all different ways, man. Not just a fear of your life, but how you gonna pay your bill. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna rob you. Like, yo, they can go in all types of ways, man. Why? Because we under the curses. And especially how Esau have this society ran. Oh, man. Go ahead.
And shall have no assurance
Yeah,
of
no
thy
assurance.
life.
You see? Go ahead, you got it, though. But then who fit those curses? Jay.
Yeah.
Not the so-called Africans over here, the Hamites. They don't fit these curses.
So Jake down there before they see 25.
Man, 20, bro.
25.
I know it, bro. He died like, he had to be like 15 because it's 9th grade. Yeah. 14, 15 out of there.
Hey, if I may, that's why Isaiah 14 started off like I will set them in their own land, because this is not our land.
Yeah, this is not our rest.
Right.
That's Micah 2 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
But the spirit is in the earth now for us to arise. But how we going to arise and come from that? By the what? By the word. You see? You got it.
This is Isaiah. What you say, Baruch?
Baruch 5 and 4.
5 and 4.
No. It was Lamentation 5 and 4.
5 Lamentations. Okay, this is Lamentations 5 and 5, start at 4. It says, we have drunken our water for money.
Yeah, see that? That's captivity. Water supposed to be free. We supposed to be able to go in our yard and wind that well up, you know what I'm saying, and get our own water for the free.
Yeah.
But now it's being what? It's being sold unto us.
Bro, you know what crazy about it? His brother said rainwater.
Yeah.
Bro, we can't collect that.
Nah,
But Esau selling it in the stores, though.
It's crazy.
I'm like, damn, how you say we can't collect rainwater, but you selling it?
Yeah.
I gotta put a price on it.
Because he ain't
Right before you grab it, I need to put a price on it.
I'm just saying on all, you know what I'm saying? But that show that he Esau because the scripture speaks about him never being what? Satisfied. You know what I'm saying? So that's let you know who he are. That's part of his characters. But read it again.
This is Lamentations 5 and 4. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us.
Look, see?
Yeah, wood.
Our wood is sold unto us.
Yeah, because we can't chop down trees.
You going to jail. They gonna hit you with a major fine. You thought you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got the fireplace and
No. That's something we supposed to be able to do on our own, man. Without a worry or a curse or fear. But due to the curses, here we have, man.
you should go to him for the wants of all things.
Yeah.
I got some.
Oh, he gonna finish that real quick.
Verse 5 in Lamentations chapter 5. It says, our necks are under persecution.
Oh, our next. Going back to brother precept we brought out. That fear that we should hang in doubt. He should give us a heart of trembling. Why our next, we can't do nothing. We have no ease. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing after another. And everybody going through that. Even the eater might start to feel that pressure after one thing after another. You hear them complaining on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. They started complaining now.
Yep.
But that's prophecy because you grab and say the children shall complain of an ungodly father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's in the apocrypha. But you gonna say what you gonna say?
Yeah, I mean, you pretty much said it, because they are complaining due to the economy.
Yeah.
Now they look for DJ Trump. They think he's the savior.
Yeah, he the savior.
But it's good to say there's no healing from Babylon. She can't
That's right,
be healed.
bro.
This place is on its way out, man. Day by day. It's another day closer to the kingdom of heaven, man. You brothers got it?
Yep, I got it. I'm gonna start at 5. This is Sirach 41 and 5. The children of sinners are abominable children, and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly.
Yeah.
The inheritance of sinners' children shall perish, and their prosperity shall have a perpetual reproach.
The judgment. Go ahead. That judgment, man.
Forever reproach.
That's bagging up Isaiah 14 again, but 21.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The children will complain of an ungodly father.
Right.
That's us. Well, not us like it. That's we like, damn, we been saying this shit. Is Jake, is Israelites, we been saying like this nigga wicked.
Yeah.
Now his own people like, damn, this nigga ain't right.
That nigga ain't
You got
right.
the Epstein Island, his own people like, man, this nigga ain't right.
Yeah.
We like, shit, hey, we told you, cuz. You know, that's our uncle, right?
Yeah.
We been saying that shit, man.
Yeah. But now they starting to see.
Now they started complaining about him, man.
Yeah.
That the elites, you know, and we pretty much don't give a damn about him, man.
Right, cause we been in that boat.
Yeah.
You know, that would have had the I don't know what's kind of did a skit like how they was in recession, how America was in the recession. He like, shit, when it come down to black people, which we not black people, but he was like, we never knew what a recession was because we always been, you know what I'm saying, on the bottom.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, barely making it surviving. You know, making ends meet. But now you starting to see the middle class, you know, the high class, middle class, lower class, the Edomite, they starting to feel that pressure because it's gonna only go two ways, up or down. You know, so they starting to feel that pressure, and that's what you got. They complaining of what an ungodly father.
Yeah, Jake always make shit work.
Yeah, but now Esau got to do it. They got to come and stop at our stores now.
Yeah, he don't know how. He don't know how to walk in our shoes. Yeah, we're gonna show you in the kingdom of heaven. You know,
yeah, most definitely that. We're gonna be experts in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Isaiah 41, back at 7. It says,
so what?
It's a lie. Sirach 41 and 7. The children will complain of an ungodly father,
right?
Because they shall be reproached for his sake.
They shall be a reproach for his sake. When they starting to fear, see, remember, Deuteronomy 37 said, all these curses shall be upon our enemies. So slowly but surely, the curses is lifting out the Jake, and you starting to see to affect the Edomite. Slowly but surely.
What was it? I found the fathers.
How
was America built on?
Right. Yeah, so that's bag up what? Isaiah 14:21. It said, prepare slaughter for his children, for the niggas they were, or their forefathers. But do not arise nor possess the land. You see that? So now they finna be what? They finna be reproached. They finna receive, all right, what they all, it's like they finna receive for all the wrongdoing. You know? Go ahead, Doc.
Hey, this Sirach 41 and 8, it says, woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High. For if ye increase, it shall be to your destruction.
That's right.
And if ye be born, ye shall be born to a curse. And if ye die, a curse shall be your portion. Yep. All that are of the earth shall turn to the earth again. So the ungodly shall go from a curse to destruction.
God, see? Yep. Ooh, from a curse to destruction, man. Remind me how after 1,000 years of captivity, how Esau, you know, is gonna, burn them up.
Yeah.
You know, that was that should not be no remain in the house of Esau.
Yep, no survivors.
Yeah, because he is the man of sin. You know? You got somebody?
Oh, the spirit chain. Y'all got it.
Go back. You got something, you know?
So now we go back to Isaiah 14.
I ain't ready yet.
Okay.
This Isaiah 14 and 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Right.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, who captives they were.
Right, now this the prophecy that fit, all right, the heathens. You know, read that again.
It's Isaiah 14 and 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord.
Right, you see that? We're going to possess them. Go ahead.
For servants and handmaids.
For servants and handmaids. All right, Revelation 13 and 9.
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9. And it says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and faith of the saints.
See that? So that's what's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven. You know? And that's what we're preparing right now. All right, the table is being set. The table is being prepared. All right, for the Lord. That's what's going to happen. You know, he's going to come and turn everything right side up. You know, because Scripture speaks about how everything is upside down, but it shall be esteemed as the polished clay. You see?
You know, it says servants and handmaids. So even our women, shit, y'all gonna have slaves as well, man. You know?
I had a precept. I had a precept.
You got a precept?
Yep.
Go ahead.
This just going into them being servants and handmaids in the kingdom to come, man. Cause hey, our kingdom gonna be established on earth, man. And it's gonna be ruled in righteousness. And you heathens, right? Y'all are going into captivity. So this is Isaiah 60. I start at 9. It says, surely the isles shall wait for me, and the ship of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver, their gold with them, unto the name of the Lord thy power. And
yeah,
the holy...
because Esau got a lot of that gold hidden in them bunkers, man. You know, a lot of it. But guess what? He just saving it for us, man.
Yo, like the what African country came across that gold? Ghana, somewhere, man. But all this for us, though, man. That's the point. You know?
Yeah.
And it says, the Holy One of Israel, because he have glorified thee. Verse 10, and the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls.
You see that? So that means they gonna get to working. You know, which just prove the transition of power and the curses. You see, they gonna suffer the same curses. You know, as we built up America, every empire we was in captivity in, we built that. So the Lord saying there's no difference between when He gonna put them in captivity. You know, they gonna build up our kingdom. We not gonna work. We're gonna be kings. We're gonna be priests. You see? So the kingdom gonna be built out the backs of yours.
Yep.
All right?
Just like they ain't built this kingdom up, we have to do the work. We're gonna be in with time.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah. That's why the Scripture speaks about being they say if they want to learn war anymore, but they gonna have to use all that for what? For garden tools, man.
Right.
The first job is to bury the dead bodies. That's their first job.
Right.
You know? Sky, you know, it's coming. You know? That's what we have to prepare ourselves for. You know? I love watching old, you know what I'm saying, slavery movies. Keep in the spirit.
It
you know
definitely put Jake in that mindset of like, hey, what goes around comes around, so to speak. So all that they dished out on us, man, you know, the beats.
Yeah, because Jake get kind of soft.
Yeah.
You know, Jake get kind of soft. You know what I'm saying? That's why Snoop Dogg had to look saying, oh, I don't watch slavery.
Right.
Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, it's all up.
You know what I'm saying? No, the Lord always want to keep you in remembrance. You see, He said, never trust thy enemies. You know, if Esau could erase their history, he'll really have Jake in the chokehold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jake really be submissive and, you know what I'm saying, loving master if he can erase their history.
Right.
You know, but the Lord He cold. You know what I'm saying? So He always had Esau to brag on that. Keep that around.
That pride, like that 12 years a slave.
Yeah, that's
when you look at that, man, shit like that, it's just like, damn, man. He's, you know, like when he was beaten, this was a woman. He had a damn woman tied up, beating her ass. Yeah, Jake wasn't hitting her hard enough. That boy came over there with that motherfucker. He throwing the whip this way, up, down. Like I'm talking about any kind of way. He just getting it out. Bah!
And then,
you know, it was like he was just, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it was a demon on him.
Exactly. So now he put in the latest movie, the latest slave movies with Django. But you see how he put a comedy twist to it?
Yeah.
So you can laugh at it, but not really get the seriousness of it.
Hey, it's another one too called Annabella.
Oh yeah, Annabella.
Yeah,
That's a good one.
It's fucked up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got a lot to pay for, man.
So that remembrance still there that we once was in hardcore captivity. The Edomites once, like, you know what I'm saying? No pity. That's why I say He have shown no mercy, shall not receive no mercy.
Right, bro.
Because this devil has shown no mercy, man. When the Lord actually put us into His hands, man. You know?
Yeah, I got one.
I got some too.
Stick one to
got
finish
no
it.
Finish it off?
Yeah.
So this devil, Esau, Edom, all right, which are the true biblical Edomites, all right, they got a lot to pay for, and the time
That's
is
right.
coming.
That's right, bro.
You know? Go ahead, brother, then we can all wrap around.
You want to finish that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can finish it.
Okay, to finish this Isaiah 60 and verse 10.
Nah, cause they got like 4 more precepts on there.
Well,
Yeah, nah, come on. We go back to that, cause that's
yeah.
4 more precepts. Go ahead, Doc.
This is Psalms chapter 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee.
Right, it said, happy shall we be. Why? Because the Lord gonna place the Spirit on us, man. You know, didn't I say that in Psalms 91 and 10? You know, about the sin and reward of our enemies. You know, it said, you get that real quick?
That's in Psalm.
Now that's Psalm 91. I think it's 198.
How you go?
with the blood,
With
wash the
yours.
blood and feet.
I
Yeah,
thought that was
so,
50.
That Psalms 58.
58
Ah,
10.
okay,
10.
okay, yeah, bring that real quick.
I got you.
Yeah.
This Isaiah chapter 58 verse 10.
No.
Psalms, Salaki.
Take your time.
Salaki. And Isaiah. This is Psalms 58 and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance.
See that? The righteous shall rejoice when he said the vision. Now bring it out again, now.
This is Psalms 58.
No, he said, happy shall you be, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to be happy. We're going to be rejoicing. You know, we can finally do unto them what they have done unto us, but double and is in righteousness.
Yep.
There's no greater feeling than that. You know how you have somebody hit you and ran, then somebody caught them and let you get your righteous lick back.
Yeah, hold it down.
You know what I'm saying? You feel so good, you know what I'm saying? When you hear them, because you've been chasing niggas for how long? And somebody finally just came and caught him and you just,
Yeah.
or he fell and you got the, you know?
You got your lick.
That felt good, you know what I'm saying? So we're
That's
going to be
enough.
rejoicing.
Hey, Lord ain't gonna say that though.
Nah.
Yeah.
Lord ain't gonna say that's enough until, you know what I'm saying, he gonna put his spirit on us
There you go.
to keep going.
There you go. It's going to be seasonal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because how Esau beat our ass, it was seasonal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remember, it's in the scripture. It's time and the purpose of every season. So it's going to be seasonal. They get their ass tore up. You know what I'm saying? Well, go ahead, though. That's it on that.
I ain't finished it.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 58 and 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance,
Right.
and he shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked.
There you go. It's like it, yeah. You know? So you know what that means. If you're going to wash his hand in the blood, his feet in the blood of the wicked,
Yeah.
that means that's a lot of blood. You know?
To the horses.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is back at Psalms chapter 137, verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
And now you know I'm talking about what? America. Because you go back to the ancient Babylon, was that destroyed?
Nah.
No. It was a transition of power that took place.
Overnight.
You know? So what is it speaking about? O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. It's speaking about America. All right? Go ahead.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou hast served us.
Right, because the Edomites, who rule this current world, who govern America, have what they have done to the Israelites. What they do? Put us in captivity. You see? So he said, read it again.
It says, happy shall he be that rewarded thee, as thou hast served us.
And what is the reward? Captivity. It's you grab it at go ahead. I know brother got this Jeremiah.
30:16.
Yeah, then Isaiah 49.
You said, what you say?
Who judged not to drink of the cup has surely drunk it.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah. Yeah, you finish that off.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth the little ones against the stone.
Yeah, so what they bring you in mind of? All right, brother, grab it. Ezekiel 25:14. You see, that what they put you in that mindset real quick. Ezekiel 25:14.
This is Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
Start up.
This
12.
is Ezekiel 25 and 12. Thus saith the Lord power.
Right.
because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance.
You see that? So here it is. This is the how can I put it? As you just said, they gonna have it shall you be. They reward them as thou have rewarded thee. Mm-hmm. So it said, read it again.
This is Ezekiel 25:12. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of
Edom.
Judah.
Who's Edom? The so-called white race. You see, and what they do, they dealt treachery against the house of Judah and the house of Israel. Going back to what I was breaking down earlier, it said Judah and Israel. I mean, oppressed together. Mm-hmm. You see, meaning what? They went in captivity. Go ahead, bro.
Dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
Right, because it was always in his mind. When you go back into Genesis, the Genesis 27th chapter, I think it's like verse 41, and he was like, "My father, death is at hand. Then when I slay my brother Jacob." That's going back to that perpetual hatred that he always had. You see, so now he was able to fulfill that prophecy. You know, they let you know that the so-called white race today is the biblical Edomites. Because they fulfilling their life. Yep. You know? You got it.
Verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom.
Right. Now the Lord said he's going to stretch out his hand upon Edom. And we know his hand is who? Yahweh Shai. But that's going to his judgment. You know? Because that's what he's going to bring upon Esau. He's going to bring judgment upon him. Go ahead.
And will cut off man and beast from it. Ooh. And I will make it desolate from teeming.
Right, he said he's going to make it desolate, man. Go ahead.
And they of the Dan shall fall by the sword.
Go ahead.
And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
Now, vengeance is going to what? Payback. Now, here it is, as in Deuteronomy 37, this was going to take effect. Go ahead.
And it says, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
You see that? By the hand of his people Israel. That's why the Lord said in Psalm, what Tamaya just brought out, it said, happy shall he be that dashed our little ones against the stone. So did not the so-called white man do that to our babies?
Yeah, our women, yeah.
Our women's, the kids. You know, and guess what? They had what? They had no mercy and they had no pity. No. Why? Because that was the spirit of Yahweh Shai on them. Yeah. They didn't do that because they chose to do that. No, the Lord put the spirit on them to do that. Why? Because the Lord will be justified as us. On that back end. Bring that same reward upon them.
Yeah, but what we're going to do is gonna be everything will be done in righteousness.
That's right.
Righteousness, man. You know, we're going to be doing no more shit.
Now, everything going to be in righteousness. Yep. You know?
I had a couple of them.
All right, that's it on that. That's it on that.
Verse 14, finishing off in Ezekiel chapter 25. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. Yeah. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger.
There you go. You see that? So we're gonna have we're gonna be rejoicing, having the spirit. Why? Because the spirit of the Lord gonna be on us. He said, read it again, bro. He said he gonna do what?
This is Ezekiel 25:14. I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. Right. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger.
The Lord's anger.
And according to my fury.
And so what type of spirit that we going to be in? You know? So what I mean, what? You can't even fathom that. Like, that's why I say meditate terror, because you can't even picture what the Lord going to have us, you know, somebody doing, man. Yeah. Just to bring righteous judgment upon them. Because we seen what they was doing. Yep. Right. And that's some cold shit. How you can think of tying 2 legs and 2 arms on 2 different horses and smack the horse on the ass just to see their body parts break apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of mindset you had to be in? Yeah. People call that some sick shit. To think of the shit like that.
Like, you know? What's the Spanish Inquisition period they were doing to the Northern Kingdom? Oh, boy.
Come on, bro.
That's with the Issacharite women. That's how they started to learn about the C-section, man, because they was cutting over Issacharite women, man, from the stomach.
Listen, they making bets.
Man, it's crazy. So,
And feeding the alligator.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, what we about to do this is going to be a righteous payback, man, from the Lord. And like the brother said, the Lord going to put this spirit that he talking about within us to execute everything that he want us to do in righteousness. You got it, though.
Yeah. So just like read it again, though, cause you gotta picture this, man, cause this was coming.
This is Ezekiel 25 and 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do with Edom according to my anger and according to my fury.
Right.
And they shall know my vengeance, saith the
There
Lord
you
power.
go. They gonna know the Lord did this, man. You know, and that's what we said to do, man, to come out here and prophesy these words, man. All right. Go ahead.
This Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 12. For thus said the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not the drink of the cup have assuredly drunk.
And that cup is what? Slavery. You know? Go ahead.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Right, because the Lord said in Psalms 50, he said, I was silent. All thy things that I have done, I have kept silent. You know, thought that I was together one as with them. You know, but hey, when you go on to Psalms 47 and 6, it says that he doesn't think of the latter end.
Nah, well, I got that.
You got that?
Yeah, that's Isaiah 47.
Yeah, and 6. Yeah,
Yep.
get it real quick.
This Isaiah 47 and 6. It says, I was wroth with my people.
Man, how was the Lord wroth with his people when he put us into what? Captivity. You see, that's why I say those judged with not the drink of the cup or what have surely drunk it. Because when Memphis do it, when you go into Romans 8 and 16, it said not willingly by what? By the reading of subject the same in hope, which is what? It was the Heavenly Father doing.
8 and 20.
Yeah, 8 and 20, yep. Go ahead, bro.
It says, I have polluted my heritage.
Right.
And given them into thine hand.
You see that? It was the key word is given.
Yeah.
You know? So
yeah,
Esau didn't do it.
Salaki, bro. Go ahead,
Go ahead.
bro.
You got it.
I was just going to say, they had pretty much the power to do whatever they wanted for a period in time. Jake, man. You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
And you see how Esau took full advantage of that, man.
Yes, he did, bro.
He went all in. Yeah, I mean, our people fucked up right now.
Yeah.
You really look at Jake as a whole, the so-called black community, man, Jake fucked up, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of all the shit Esau done put on, Jake can't see no light. But this is it right here, man.
There you go, bro.
It was all for a reason, you know?
That's right.
It says,
Stop on top again.
Okay. Isaiah 46, Salakia, Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy.
There you go. And we have proof. You know, you need proof in court.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now Esau is on the spiritual stand. You know, and we got proof. Look at the history. We got evidence. They got postcards. This is something that he can't deny. So he can't tell Heavenly Father, I ain't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, that's the proof. You see? So, therefore, read that again. I know y'all can know.
You want to start at the top again?
Nah.
All right, it says, thou didst show them no mercy.
Right.
Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Go ahead.
And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever.
Yeah, that's the power of the Lord to put that into his mind. Which just to show you that the Most High Yahweh is the ultimate Jacob. When you go to the word Jacob, it means what? Supplanter. You know, and he supplanted Esau. He got Esau in the trick bag. You know, because his blessing is his curse.
Yeah. It's like, hey, nobody could see Kobe and Shaq losing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or the goddamn Pistons took their, you like, man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You ain't beating that. You know?
That's the power, though. Yeah, the Lord can do that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So read that again from the top.
It says, start at verse 7.
Yeah.
Isaiah 47 and 7, it says, and thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever.
Yeah, because that's going to Psalm, what is Psalm 81? Where it say, his house shall continue forever and dwell in a place of generation to generation. See, that's the vain thought of the Edomites, man. You know, they thinking they gonna come back and rule with the technology that's gonna get destroyed along with Babylon. You know, but here it is, in their mind, their hearts. All right, they saying what? Their house shall continue. I should be a lady forever. No, you finna be destroyed. Mm-hmm. That great whore we just read in Psalm 137 said, who ought to be destroyed. So soon, all right, your judgment is coming. So you're not going to be that lady forever. All right? Your time is almost up, partner. Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
It says, so that thou didst not lay these things to thine heart.
And that's the trickery of the Lord. He put it in his mind that he going to rule, but he didn't think of the latter end. Oh. And his latter end is what? Captivity. Go ahead.
It says, neither didst remember the latter end of it.
Right. You see that? Which is what? Slavery. That cup. Revelation, I think, what, 21?
Yep.
Go ahead. You got somebody?
You got to pay for all that wickedness you've done. Man.
That's right, bro.
Going to, what is that, Galatians 6 and 7, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay for that. Y'all got it, bro.
This Jeremiah 49 and 13. For I have sworn by myself, said the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation.
Right. And when you go on, matter of fact, we can prove Bozrah as being Esau when you go on to Google. You can go on Google and type in Bozrah. It's going to tell you who it is.
That Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual wastes.
There you go. They're bringing up prophecy when you think about Joel, the 2nd chapter. When he said before them was a garden of Eden, but behind them was a desolate wilderness. It's speaking about Babylon the Great being destroyed. You know? You got it.
It said, I have heard a rumor from the Lord, an ambassador is sent unto the heathen,
right,
saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle.
And that's speaking about what? Armageddon. All right, we think about the judgment day, that great and dreadful day. You know, it's known as Yahweh Shabbat, the Most High judgment, man. Go ahead.
For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock.
There you go.
That holdest the height of the hill.
And that sound like Obadiah.
Damn, I'm holding it.
Huh?
I'm holding it.
That's right. Go ahead.
Though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle,
yeah,
I will bring thee down from thence, said the Lord.
And that's what the Lord going to do. But how he going to bring them down? By the way of what? World War III. You see, the Lord is setting them up. Go ahead.
Also, Edom shall be a desolation. Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished. Ooh. And shall hiss at all the plagues thereof.
You know how you hiss? Shit.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you're going to be looking at Babylon, that bitch getting hit. Ooh. Oh, man. God. Glad they ain't over there, you know? Yeah. That's how it's going to be. They're going to hiss at the destruction of this place, man. Go ahead.
As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah.
And that's how he going to do it. All right? He going to do it as he overthrows Sodom and Gomorrah. And how did Sodom and Gomorrah was destroyed? By fire. You see? And that's what the Lord going to do to Babylon the Great, which is America. You know? So, you did a lesson yesterday. So what's up with you Israelites, man? What kind of person are you to be knowing that this place is going to burn, there's nowhere to run, there's nowhere to hide? Mm-hmm. And there's only one way to be saved and delivered from this. You know? Jay got to come on. Go ahead, bro.
Mm-hmm. Back in Jeremiah 49 and 18, it says, as in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, said the Lord, no man shall abide there, neither shall the Son of Man dwell in it.
Yeah, so therefore, Babylon the Great is going to be what? A desolate wilderness. Backing up Joel, the 2nd chapter, which is prophecy. And soon to happen. But look it back on EAS. Go ahead.
I get the Obadiah.
I got a precept.
All right, you get yours first.
It's Isaiah 51 and 22. I start 21. It said, therefore hear not this, thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine.
Right, and who did afflicted and drunk without wine? You know, because that wine going to what? Philosophies, man. All right, go ahead.
Thus said the Lord Yahweh, it said, that power that pleaded the cause of his people, behold, I have taken out thy hand the cup of tribulation.
Right, that what the Lord is doing. He said he gonna turn back our captivity. So that's what the Lord is doing. You know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Even the dregs of the cup of my fury, thou shalt no more drink it again. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflicted thee, which have said to thy soul, bow down.
Oh, bring that back out.
Yep. Isaiah 51:23. But I will put it into thy hand of them that afflicted thee.
Right. So who judged not the drink of the cup has surely drunk it. You know? But he said all what together go unpunished? No. You shall surely drink of it. All right? And that's for, guess what? The reversal, that role reversal is going to happen through the Spirit. All right? Revelation, what? 13 and 9. He that leadeth to captivity shall go into captivity. But it's going to be a way of what? The thermonuclear missiles that do this. You know, this is only how Esau going to come out of power. You know? Go ahead.
Isaiah 51:23. But I will put it into the hand of them that afflicted you, which have said to thy soul, bow down, that we may go over, and thou hast laid thy body as the ground, and as the street to them that went over.
Straight servants. You know, straight servants. But guess what? The role finna reverse, man.
I remember it was a picture Elder Kazak had. He ended up, I believe he did a lesson on it, but it was he brought that precept out, and it was a young Jake, man. Esau basically was using him like a fucking footstool, bro.
I saw that picture.
You saw that? Yeah, he had him like on all fours. Esau like this.
Yeah, popped up.
Yeah, like shit. Just got his foot on Esau back. I mean, on Jake back, man.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And when he brought the precept of it, all came together.
Makes sense.
Like, man, it made sense.
Yeah, so that cup gonna be given to them, you know.
So just imagine what that you put yourself in that young Jake's shoes, like
Right.
if he didn't, he would have died.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the terror that we meditate upon eat. You know?
You ain't gonna even be good enough for us to put our feet on, man. In the kingdom, bro. You gonna be all the way low. Like the scriptures say about that great gulf fix. That separation gonna be so goddamn, like you got Jake, you know what I'm saying? Some Jakes that kinda on a level in this kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Esau, you ain't gonna be on no level. You ain't gonna have shit and like it.
They're gonna be straight, like, you know how we was in slavery, we couldn't do shit. Like straight work, ass and dog. What was saying? Esau saying, I wanna see ass and back.
Ass
you know
and shoulder.
Ass and back, goddamn. That's all you wanna see. That's it.
That's it.
That's all we got for you. That's why I go right back into Isaiah. You gotta go get your precept. That's it on that?
Yeah, that's it.
Go back to that.
All right, cuz. This is back in Isaiah.
Because that's basically what it's going to, that continuing employment. You know?
Yeah, no unemployment.
Yeah. I can't get hired. You know,
Plenty of work.
I can't find no work. It's always work.
Y'all can non-form got somebody. he needs some help down there. Plenty of them, boss. Give me all you.
Hey, look, he been sit on the top of
Like
the box.
Yeah.
That's my deal.
He's gonna be plenty of work. Plenty.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
This is back in Isaiah 60, starting at 9. It says, surely the isle shall wait for me, and the ships of Tarshish first, to bring thy sons from far, their silver and their gold with them.
Yeah, because here it is. You know, Esau gonna be hid in the underground bunkers and in the mountains. And when you go into Jeremiah 16 chapter, You know, we should hunt them from every mountain, every hill. Guess what? And they gold coming with us. Go ahead.
Yeah, Queen Elizabeth.
Hey, because did they not say that the kingdom of heaven, the streets gonna be paved with gold?
Right.
Man. Oh man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's coming with us. You know, go ahead.
And it says, with them unto the name of the Lord thy power, and to the Holy One of Israel, because he hath glorified thee. Verse 10, and the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their king shall minister unto thee. And in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I made mercy on thee.
There you go.
And I want to make a point, going back, because we were talking about the strangers in Isaiah 14. And when you read right there, the sons of the strangers, it's Nakar. Further proving, right, that you have to do your diligent research and look into these words to understand, because that'll be another stumbling block to a Christian right there.
That's right, bro.
All right, so it says, and the sons of strangers shall build up thy walls, in verse 10, Isaiah 60, and their king shall minister unto thee, for in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee.
Right.
Verse 11, therefore thy gates shall be open continually.
Right, so it's going to always be work. You know, they got a lot of work to do. You know, they got to build up the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, man, Issachar ain't going to help.
Right, they ain't even got Issachar to help. Then you look at these Edomites, you got the elites. Like, they ain't never worked a day, they ain't lying.
Ever. They ain't never lifted a finger. No hard work.
And they got good credit.
Ain't been in the
and that's all they got.
Right.
Well, you know it's gonna be a lot of ass kicking, because we gotta put them in subjection.
Like Jake said, they ain't never been in the sun 8 hours, no melanin. Motherfucker gonna be burnt up, man. What's them little blisters they get?
Sunburn. And we ain't got no sun, suntan lotion.
No suntan lotion, no shade, nigga. Just work.
Yeah, gonna be out there cooking like a hot dog in 7-Eleven.
They gonna peel that motherfucking skin out and get back to work.
Hey, kick his ass right back.
Get your motherfucking ass back out there.
What you doing? They going to that parable, the rich man and Lazarus.
That's right, bro.
Because the rich man was complaining. He like, shit, just give me a drop of water to cool my tongue. But it represents how much, you know what I'm saying, torture, you know, it's for lack of words that we're putting on Eve. You know what I'm saying? That's right, man.
In agony, man.
You know? We can hold that parable, too. We can hold that parable, Lazarus and the rich man. But go ahead.
Finishing off Isaiah 60 and 11. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles.
There you go. Go ahead.
And that their king may be brought.
Go ahead.
Verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So there you go again. Hey, we're gonna be kicking y'all ass, man. If y'all don't wanna, get right, y'all don't wanna follow the commandments we give y'all. All right, while the Lord said we're gonna rule them with a rod of iron, man. It's gonna be the word you like saying, vigorous. Yeah, it's gonna be very hard for y'all, man.
Hey, I got one. This Zephaniah 3:19 in the NLT. I will deal severely with all who have oppressed you. I will save the weak and helpless ones. I will bring together those who were chased away, and I will give glory and fame to my former exiles, wherever they have been mocked and shamed. And on that day I will gather you together and bring you home again, and I will give you a good name, a name of distinction among all the nations of the earth.
Yeah, because that name Israel gonna separate you from the heathens, man. You're gonna have the glow on us. So your spirit, your lineage don't go back to Israelite. It's a great separation, man.
Yeah.
You just a regular ass heathen, man.
You just a heathen.
Even the 2/3 gonna be a separation, man. Yeah, they gonna be in their right mind in the kingdom of heaven.
So how much more Esau, bro? The basis of men, where is he gonna be at? Going back to that great Gulf fix, it's gonna be a huge separation from a fucking 2/3 Israelite to Edomite, bro.
Yeah.
It's like, man, y'all gonna be low.
Yeah, Lord than what we is. Like I say, Lord than we is right now.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
He might have Edomite just on complete shit patrol. You know? That's your job, man. Clean shit all day. That's what you do. Yeah. You follow the animals, and when they let their loads loose, you better be goddamn cleaning that shit up, man. Yeah. You know, Esau is. Hey, that's where he at though. That's basically what he got coming to him, man. What he got to look
base
for.
Man.
Yeah. Right.
You know? Base is what low. Yeah. You got it out.
Back in Zephaniah 3 and 20 in the NLT, it say, among all the nations of the earth, as I restore your fortune before their very eyes, I, the Lord, have spoken.
There you go, man. And that made me think of, I spoke on Psalms 50 and 21, how he say, I will set them in order before their eyes. You know, that's what's happening now through the Spirit. We're being set in order. You know? Everybody got anything else?
I got one.
Go ahead. Because I still want to go back to the Isaiah 14.
God, this is Psalms 47 and 1. A psalm of, let's say, it's like Psalms 47 1. A psalm of Korah. Oh, clap your hands, all you people. Shout unto the Most High with the voice of triumph. For the Lord Yahweh Most High is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us and the nations under our feet. So they were subdued. When you look it up, they were bring to subjection. You know? So verse 4, he shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob, whom he loved. So that's it, man. He gonna do this for us, man.
Right.
You know? You got it.
Yeah, real quick.
That bag up Ezekiel 25:14 was read. That's how you know it's gonna be. That's why I say, and they shall know that it was my vengeance. You know what I'm saying? The Lord did it. You know? Go ahead, brother.
You got one real quick. This is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 21 and verse 22. I'm starting verse 21. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest. It says that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. It says in verse 22, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
Ooh.
He will discover thy sins.
Man, that sounds so good, bro. That's it for us, man. Now it's your turn.
That's it. We
passing that cup to you. You know how, Jay, you finished down your shot, your turn. But when that shot come out, that motherfucker this tall.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't the regular shot. Oh, I got to drink that. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. You got the towel coming. They bring it out the back with steam coming off that mother. Yeah, here you go. Damn, I got to drink that. Yeah, that's right, E. Your ass is grass and it's beautiful, man.
That's right, bro.
We living in that time to where we're a part of help contribute to bringing this kingdom down, man.
We playing a major part.
We playing a major part. Lord willing, we endure. This ain't no light thing we doing, bro.
That's right.
This is major in the eyes of the Lord. That's why brothers got to stay focused and stay locked in on doing your job, man. Do what you can do. You know, stay in the spirit. Because, hey, at the end of the day, man, this man's kingdom's going down, regardless. So if you fall off, man, now you a part of the raft, man. Now you on the other side. Yeah. Here it is, you on the winning team. You take your man, I ain't getting in the game. Jake take his garment off. Man, you ain't playing me. You know, okay. I got something for you. Go over there with Esau. Go on that side. You get in the game over there, you play all day. But hey, they taking the L at the end, man. Yeah. When it's all said and done, they taking a big L, man. Yeah. So we just gotta keep the faith, keep fighting, and keep enduring, man. Yeah. Keep pushing, you know.
That remind me of the niggas be on the NBA team. Like, half of the niggas you see, they don't be getting in the game.
Nah, they cool though.
But they good though.
They jumping up and down, throwing the towel.
Yeah, they crump, you know. Yeah. Because what, they still benefiting, you know what I'm saying, from the success.
Right. You still winning. At the end of the day, no matter how bad it get, we still winning.
Still get a ring.
We still get a ring. You still getting glory. Yeah. You know, the Lord still showing His power. You know, you on the winning team. Yeah. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, stay in that right mindset.
That's it, bro. You gotta continue to fight a good fight of faith. What? Go back to Isaiah 14 and start at, cause y'all read 2.
3.
Yeah, read 3 and 4 and 5.
This Isaiah 14 and 3. And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Right, you see that the Lord gonna do that. And it start right now by what? By His word. You know, that's why Yahushua said, those that are troubled, what? Rest with us. We rest in what? We rest in the scripture to understand it. Because this will bring us hope. You know, this will bring us faith. You know what I'm saying? This will keep us in a sound mind. All right? Understanding how the Lord, you know what I'm saying, did this, man. You feel me? Go ahead.
And from thy fear.
And from thy fear, because the fear is, like we were speaking on earlier, Esau. You know? Because he the one that got the power right now of death.
Right.
You know, he can put you in prison and say you'll never get out. He can say the election trap. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fear that right now places, but He gonna deliver us from that. That's why you got Revelation, brother, grab that, Revelation 21 and 4. What you gonna say, Anna?
No, I was just thinking how Esau, you know, tell Jake, they lock you up for 30 years, give 2 life sentences.
Yeah.
You know, I sentence you to prison in your next life. Like, he don't have that authority, man. That what just came to my mind when you said that. You know?
Right. But that's very true. But the Lord's going to deliver us from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is, He's going to deliver us from the power of death. Because Esau is death. You know, he symbolizes death. You know, he worshiped death. You know? But read that part again, and then we'll get into the Revelation.
This Isaiah 14 and 3, and it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee
and this
rest.
This prophecy, because it said it shall come to pass. So the Lord giving you a heads up, something to be looking forward to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No more car notes and light bills and you know, mortgages, you know.
So he's like, hey, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? This finna happen.
Yeah, because Scripture said, well, we are subject to payment.
There you go.
So we gotta, you know, pay, you know.
Yeah. Why are we subject to payment? Because we due to the curses. But the curses finna be lifted off us.
Yeah, even when we die, we gotta pay the funeral.
Exactly.
You know, so ain't nothing free, you know.
Ooh, that's cold, man. Go ahead, brother.
The Lord should give thee rest from thy sorrow.
Oh, so He's gonna give us rest from our sorrows, man. You know, the thing that we hate, the thing that we have to sacrifice and lose,
stress,
the thing that we had and gone. You know, the Lord gonna give us rest from all that, man. You know, but it's come back in the form of this word, coming back and being gathered by this word.
Yep.
You know, go ahead.
And from thy fear.
Yeah, and from the fear. Go ahead.
And from the hard bondage.
And that hardcore bondage. You see that? Which we yet this day in captivity still serving. Under means of 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? We still under that bondage of what? Captivity. Go ahead. And then you want to act like you ain't. You may say you might be an entrepreneur. You still got to pay rent.
Yeah, I'm my own boss.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You still subject, you know what I'm saying, to eat at the end of the day.
You got to pay taxes,
you know?
goddamn.
Exactly. So you still a what? A fucking servant. No matter how you look at it. You're not free.
You just a house nigga.
Because a lot of niggas think that shit. I'm free. Through. Go ahead, bro.
Finishing up Isaiah 14 and 3, it said, from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
Yeah, see that we were made to serve. The Lord did that. You know? But that bag up 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. You know, it say, is the wealth not made for our sake, why we not possess it? And how these heathen became to be lords over us. You know, go ahead, bro.
That thou should take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Right, so verse 3, go to that Revelation 21.
This is Revelations.
And 4.
And 21, starting at 4. It says, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes.
Right. How you going to do it? How the Lord going to do that, man? All right? By what? Bringing us to the kingdom. You see? That's how the Lord going to do that. Go ahead.
And Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. And there shall be no more death, neither sorrow, nor crying. Neither shall there be any more pain.
Right.
For the former things are passed away.
You see that? That's going to be through. You know, that's like a dream. Yeah. It's passed away. You know, but the Lord going to bring that when he what? When he bring destruction. Because he coming with deliverance and destruction.
That's right. God, I appreciate it.
You see? Go ahead.
Brother, guys on.
Go ahead.
It's 2 Ezra 10 and 24. And therefore shake off thy great heaviness and put away the multitude of sorrows.
Oh.
That the mighty may be merciful unto thee again, and the highest should give thee rest and ease from thy labors.
See that?
That's tough.
Cause we like say we our next out of the persecution we labor have no rest. For the Lord finna bring us rest, man, from our labor. You know, even this laboring. You know, as we continue to make our body living sacrifice. You know, rain, sleet, snow, cold, hot, warm. You know, through the Spirit, brothers out there. But the Lord gonna give us rest from this labor, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I got one for y'all. You know, going back to that Revelation 21 and verse 4. This is Psalms 126 and verse 1. It says when the Lord Yahweh Shai turned again the captivity of Zion.
Yeah, that's what we in right now is prophecy. He turning back our captivity, man. He bringing us out of it. Yep. And in the form of what? Us receiving his word. You know, Baruch 2 and 32. You know, go ahead.
It says in Psalms 126 and 1, it says when the Lord Yahweh Shai turned again the captivity of Zion,
right.
We were like them that dream.
Right, you see, we're gonna be like them that dream. Pinch me, yeah. Right? We're gonna be like that though, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn. Go ahead, bro.
It says in verse 2, then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing.
Yeah, because what? We're going to be in our rest.
Bad dream.
Nah, a person feels.
Right.
It's going to be beautiful, man. You know, it's going to be beautiful. You know how it feels to get a new house, a new car. You know what I'm saying? You be smiling, talking to yourself. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. Lord, give us no new body. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know, Jake, we show off. We like to show our stuff off too, man. You know, like you said, Jake in the new house, they shaking the keys.
Starting with the house, you know? We didn't talk, man. We're gonna do it, but this for we're gonna be rejoicing in it. You know what I'm saying? The Lord finna bring that to us, bro.
Hey, that's gonna be part of Esau's punishment too, seeing us shine right in his face.
Yeah.
Oh, he
glorying in you know, cause he do it to us.
He did it to us.
He did it to us. Taking his daughters. Come here, bitch.
Right, you know. Esau did it to us.
He did it
but
to us.
It's gonna be in righteousness because we ain't gonna do that foul shit that he was doing.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Until
right.
to
Nah, it's gonna be all right.
It's gonna be all righteous. But guess what? We is gonna take the best of the east.
Yo, don't care us. Don't,
you know?
Especially the ones that sit behind the desk, always like to point fingers. They gonna be really mad about that because they can't call the shots.
That's right.
Supervisor already looking over you.
Micromanaging. Yep. That's how we gonna be on Jake, because we got all day, like bro talking about. I always say Jake ain't gonna die. But you know, sometimes big boss, you know what I'm saying, in the big house, he might croak. He drop dead. Nah, Jake gonna be on your ass every day.
Yep.
Every minute detail, we own it.
Yeah, we gonna say Ham. Ham, you know, the tallest Hamite was 8 feet wingspan.
I want that whoop to come all the way back, goddammit, when you swing.
Yeah, if you don't do it right, they're gonna be you.
But that's part of the joy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the bench that's gonna be placed upon them. And the Lord's Spirit, once again, His Spirit gonna be placed upon us to do those things unto them. So it's not Us speaking is the Spirit of the Lord that's speaking within us because it's the Lord's words. You know, we just a messenger. All right, and letting you know further that the Lord control and do all things. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is back in Psalms 126 and verse 2. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing.
Right, you see that? Giving glory. That's why I said let that sing. Gotta get that. Psalm 149. Oh, yeah, that's the Spirit. You gotta get that thing, boy. Go ahead.
Yep, and it says, and they said, then said they among the heathen, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, have done great things for them.
Ooh, he have. You know? And he gonna do great things. You know? Come on with that, John. Read that part again and then run straight into it with the song.
It's a great thing now with the start with this word.
That's right.
You know?
Yep.
This is Psalms 126 and verse 2. Then was our mouth filled with laughter and our tongue with singing. Then said they among the heathen, the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, have done great things for them.
Right. And like you said, start out with this word, giving us this understanding, because that's the only way we're going to be brought back to the Heavenly Father. You know? You got it?
Yeah. This is Psalms chapter 149, verse 5. Let the saints be joyful and glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
You see that? Well, they come with it. You know? We're going to be praising how about Shema Shah.
Can you start at 1?
This is Psalms chapter 149, verse 1. It says, sing unto the Lord a new song.
No. Read it again. Take your time.
My bad. This is Psalms chapter 149, verse 1. Praise ye the Lord, sing unto the Lord a new song.
Oh, yeah.
This is what we singing out, this new song, you know. Go ahead.
It said, and praise in his congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Yep. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
The King Yahushua, not no Most High Christ blessed, man. You know?
Damn, so not Caesar.
Nah, it ain't him at all, man. You got it.
It said, let them praise his name in the dance. Let them sing praise unto him with timbrels and harps.
Yeah.
For the Lord take pleasure in his people.
Right, the Lord said he take pleasure in his people. And it's not saying it's his will to give us the kingdom of heaven. He take pleasure in us, man. Yeah. Go ahead.
He will beautify the meat with salvation.
Oh, man, who's the meat? The elect.
Mm-hmm.
You see? He said he going to beautify them with what?
With salvation.
With salvation meaning what? Deliverance.
Yep.
Going right back to his right hand. That's who Yahweh Shai. Because that's what Yahweh Shai means. He is salvation. You know, go ahead.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Yeah.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
Man,
wake up singing, playing every day, man.
Bro. It's like I say, it's gonna be. I don't know. We can't even fathom that.
Everyday vacation.
Words.
Yeah. Can't even. Can't.
Yeah.
Everlasting vacation, man. You know.
Yeah, you know how Jake act on vacation.
So
you know, he get on vacation, man. Jake turned into a whole nother person.
Jake act Hollywood.
Right, yeah.
Put the shades on, his chest out.
Rent a Lamborghini.
Yeah, renting Lambos.
Yeah, Jake all out, man.
Man,
so you know in the spirit we're gonna be in the game.
Yeah. We gonna love the kingdom, man.
Go ahead.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen.
And that's the point, to execute vengeance upon the heathen. I mean, we're gonna be doing the job and the will of the Heavenly Father. Cause we just read in Ezekiel, right? That he gonna put the spirit on us. To do unto Edom according to his anger and his spirit. Why? Because that's the judgment written. You know? Go ahead.
It said, in punishment upon the people, to bind their kings with chains.
Right, it said the punishment upon the people. Because the other nations, they go into captivity too. They not getting away scot-free.
That's That's right.
All right? Moab, the Lord gonna slap the shit out you. You next up. You know?
Yeah.
Then I'll rescue other nations. The Lord gonna get you. Y'all not gonna escape. The Lord said, hand join the hand with the wicked shall not go unpunished. All right? In Psalms 83rd chapter, gives you a whole rundown of who was against the children of Israel.
Yep.
So all you motherfuckers gonna pay. No one gonna be able to escape the judgment, bro. Or you how about your mouth shot?
Right,
and he gonna do it. And what say? And he gonna use us to do it. You know what I'm saying? His people Israel. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
And their nobles with feathers of iron.
The elites. You know, the higher ups.
The chains.
They had going to captivity. You know, all those that been hidden in the rocks. You know that when you go into Revelation 6, they gonna be. That's so crazy how they gonna be trying to pray to the Lord to make the rocks fall on them.
Yeah, bro. I actually had a dream. I told, cause pretty much me, Priest of Bible, with me and him, like we just chilling somewhere. I think it was like a cherry. Dude, I was like, I think he said like, man, they go get some. It's time. Let's go get us some Edomites. We just start flying, going to the where they at. Cause we already know where they at.
Yeah.
They can hide, but the spirit, even the scripture saying what, Jeremiah 23rd chapter, 23, 23?
Sometimes,
yeah. Is there any man that can hide himself?
Yeah.
Have not out of the Lord fear the earth?
Yeah.
So you can't hide yourself. So we gonna find you. We gonna locate you. We gonna pop right up, disappear right on you. Hey, put these on, come with me, follow me. Me, I'm gonna use my kick the door down.
It's power, bro. You know, growing up as a kid, you always had in your mind you want the spiritual power. You know, growing up watching
anime,
TV shows, Power Rangers and shit. Like y'all always had that power in you. Right. Hey, we got a chance, man, to they have that power to get that power.
Hey, you always wanted to unleash it on somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You remember them little things, little punching bag, but they used to, as a kid, they'd go down, pop back up, they gonna be Esau. They use knowledge power on them. I'll go down and come back up.
Oh man, we'll have some water. Therefore, they can't stay under that water long. They have to come back up.
Like whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole, yep.
If I may add, just adding on to the brother's dream, because if you think about Habakkuk, he didn't even know where Daniel was. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord had to direct him over there.
Yeah. That's a good one. So that's how you know that we're gonna be moved by who? The Holy Spirit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be the Heavenly Father. Man. That's cold, man.
Yeah, so your bunkers, okay.
It's for a purpose. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's for a purpose. The reason why the Lord was allowing them to do that because prophecy got to be fulfilled.
Right.
Because the elect got to go to get them out of them bunkers and put them in captivity. So the scripture said a remnant of Edom was going to be saved. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to be saved for that purpose. Captivity. No other purpose. You know what I'm saying? Not saved as to deliver, but I'm talking about being preserved for slavery. That's a better word. To preserve for slavery.
You got dumb niggas like Rick Ross that think he gonna save his life with the bunker.
That's what I said. You think you brothers ready?
Elon Musk.
Be ready.
Elon Musk. I'm gonna get a garage in mine.
But that fulfill prophecy because when you go in there and say the rich man, you know what I'm saying, the chief man, the free and the bond man. So that's fulfilling prophecy if you do get one. Is he going to escape judgment? No.
Hell nah. Come on, bro.
He's not going to escape judgment. That's a dumbass trust, thinking that you're going to outone the Most High.
Man, I'm either one building that damn bunker gonna take that motherfucker.
That's true. But go ahead, though.
It's back in Psalms chapter 149, verse 9. To execute upon them the judgment written.
Right, see that? The judgment written. Go to the law.
Numbers.
Good.
Go to the law. Because they were written way back. You know what I'm saying? This Benny Stone.
Because the Lord said, I declare the end since the beginning.
That's cold. He did that. This is what you see right now. This is what you see. All right, the Lord did that. You know what I'm saying? He actually declared the end from the beginning, because this is the beginning, because they're dealing with the law. You know? But what's written in the law? Go ahead.
Can I get this week?
Go ahead.
This is in Acts 16 and 26. The works of the Lord are done in judgment from the beginning.
Oh, the works of the Lord is done in judgment from the beginning. I mean, it's already what? Predestined.
Since the beginning, it's always been
right, but that's how you know that judgment is played out what? On earth. It said, well, that's Ecclesiastes 3 and 16.
Yep, then we'll finish the last part. It said, and from the time he made them, he disposed the parts thereof, man. Yeah, you got it.
Well, so let's go on to the law. Because Tamam just read the judgment was what? Written.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is Numbers 24, starting at 16.
Yep, that law.
He have said, 16. He have said which heard the words of the Most High, and knew to know the knowledge of the Most High, which saw the vision of the Almighty fall into a trance, and having his eyes open.
Right.
I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not now.
Right.
There shall come a star out of Jacob.
They're speaking of our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And a scepter shall rise out of Israel.
Go ahead.
And shall smite the corners of Moab.
See, I told you, the Lord gonna get you too. You know, go ahead.
And destroy all the children of Seth.
Yeah.
And Edom shall
Moab, the Chinese people, so-called Chinese. You know, I had to say that.
Yeah, you come out beautiful.
And Edom, verse 18.
I know, they say Moab shall, read it again.
This is Numbers 24 and 17. It says, and there shall come a star out of Jacob, and a scepter shall rise out of Israel,
right,
and shall smite the corners of Moab, and shall destroy all the children of Seth. And verse 18, and Edom shall be a possession.
Right, Edom shall be a possession. But get that word possession. And we know who Edom is, right?
Yep.
Edom is who? Esau. Yep. All right? That's in with the Genesis
36.
I think 167. Esau is Edom. 36 and
36, 8. This is Genesis 36 and 8. It says, thus dwelt Esau and Mount Seir. Esau is Edom.
Right, see that? Esau is Edom. So then you know that this is the so-called white race, man. You know? Go ahead.
This is Numbers 24 and 18. Oh, you want the word possession.
Yeah.
This possession in the etymology mid-14th century, the act or fact of holding, occupying, or owning.
Owning. You see that? So we finna own the Edomites. You know?
Psalms, the second chapter.
That's right. We finna own them. That's what he told you how it shot.
Yep.
All right? Sit down, my right hand top, make thy enemy what? Thy footstool. Also, get thee by getting for an inheritance.
Yeah.
Yep, but go ahead, Oh, that's it on that possession?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Go ahead,
This is back in Numbers 24 and 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies. And Israel shall do violently.
There you go. See, that's another form of he telling you again that he going to use his people. He said Israel, which is the people for us a place. Because how does just Israel, the land over there, going to do violence to the people? It can't. So ultimately it's talking about what? The people. All right? Which is who? Man going to the elect. Go ahead.
Verse 19. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
There you go. Yeah. So go back to your Tamaya.
It's back in Psalms chapter 149, verse 9. To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord.
All right, go Salaka. Read that again, Salaka, about testing the brothers out.
This is back in Psalms chapter 149, verse 9. To execute upon them the judgment written.
Right, as we just read, for them to be a possession, that's the judgment written for Esau, man, the other nations. Go ahead.
It said, this honor have all his saints.
Right, and that's the patience, the faith of the saints, going right back to Revelation 13 and 9. Because when you read the end of Revelation 13 and 9, it says, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. You know, they're really that seal the deal. You know, they stamped that Esau, Edom going to captivity, they'll never change from that. You know, go ahead. Go back to go back to Isaiah 14. Okay. And it's both. Read both. And brother can hold Ezekiel 32, 35 and 1.
This Isaiah 14 and 4. And that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressor seized?
And that's what you have in the form of us coming out here prophesying. You know, it said what it said. Read it from the top again.
This Isaiah 14 and 4, that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Right, who's the king of Babylon? Esau. All right, the Edomite. You know, the Illuminati. You know, which break down to the banking families. You know, and what's that Proverbs, man? Us telling that his kingdom is going to be destroyed. All right? Go ahead.
How have the oppressor seized the golden city seized?
Right, the golden city represent what? Babylon the Great. Because when you go on the, you can grab it, I think that Jeremiah 49, the Lord had made Babylon the golden cup.
Wanna know it?
Yeah, come on, brother. But he's the brother that spoke on how he made that golden city cease.
This Jeremiah 51 and 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Right, Babylon, which is what? America. Go ahead.
That made all the earth drunken.
And how did it make all the earth drunken? By the way, it was philosophy. You know, her poison, which is what? Deception. You know, and that's back of Revelation, the 20th chapter. And that's why she was brought back. You know, to what? That was her power to deceive the nation. All right?
It says Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand.
Right, in the Lord's hand. Let you know that the Lord's in control.
Right.
You know, that bag of, it said the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. You see? So they let you know that the Most High ruled in the what? The kingdom of men. That's right. You know, who made America great? The Lord did. That's why it's written in Romans, Romans the 13th chapter. It said, like Pharaoh, the same reason how you raised, get that in Pharaoh, he raised him up to show his power. Is it 9 to 13?
9, yeah, probably like 9 to 13. That's Jacob have my love.
I hate it.
17.
Yeah, grab it real quick.
This is Romans 9 and 17.
17, come on.
For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up.
Right, so the modern day Pharaoh is who? Esau.
That's right.
You know, they the modern day pharaohs, man. So the Lord have given him that power to show his power. Go ahead.
Have I raised thee up?
Yeah.
That I might show you my power in thee.
Right, so this is the last time the Lord gonna show his power. That's why it's gonna be like a time never before. You see? It's gonna be the last time the Lord gonna show his power in the earth. So he finna go all out. He finna go out with a bang. You know how Jake do it? Jake say, shit, I'm finna go all out. You know? Go ahead.
In thee, that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
Right, and they gonna fear the Lord for forever. You know? And that's how the Lord gonna put his spirit back into the earth by what he finna do unto Babylon the Great, which had never been done. You know? Go ahead.
Therefore have mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will he harden.
Right, and he hardened what? The heart of the Edomites. That's why it's written that he helped for the affliction. You know, because we served our captivity, where we at now. Let's go back to the law. Exodus 16, or 21 to 16. If a man stealeth a man to be caught in his hand, surely he be put to death. And so who better be falling in the hands of the stealer? The Israelite. Automatic judgment come down, that's what? That's death. You see? We'll go back to the
quick one.
Go ahead.
This Obadiah chapter 1 verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
That's right. The Lord gonna cut them off. You see, they're gonna start in the form of World War III. Then after we subdue them and put them on subjection, then we're gonna do away with them after they get through serving their punishment, as the Lord have said 1,000 years. All right. Go ahead. You got something, bro? You good? Okay, go ahead.
This Isaiah 14:5. The Lord have broken the staff of the wicked.
Yeah, go back to 4.
This Isaiah 14:4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Right, and how we doing it in the form of prophesying. And the brother read Ezekiel 35, started 1.
Come on, this is Ezekiel 35 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
You see that? And prophesy against it. So we go out and on the highways and the hedges, that's what we're doing. We setting our face against Mount Seir, which is the rulers, and we prophesying against it. As in the prophets of old, right? With the Isaiah 28:8, Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets of old have prophesied against many countries and great kingdoms. Or what? A war, evil, and pestilence. The same form of fashion we doing right now in this modern day time. We prophesied against Babylon and Great and all the rest of them countries. All right, a war, evil, and pestilence. You see? You got it?
I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 13:1, the burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see.
Right, so he was given that vision. You know, and now we're making that vision plain, you know, on camera.
Verse 2.
Go ahead.
Lift ye up a banner.
And his banner is the what? The truth. Go ahead.
Upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them.
Right, as we continue to go out. What does the scripture say in Isaiah 58:1? Cry aloud, spare not. You know, lift our voice up like a trumpet. You know, go ahead.
It says, shake the hand that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Right.
You know, so, you know, like you're going into, we are prophesying against Babylon the Great, the high mountain. You know, the Lord sent forth his servants, the prophets, in these last days. You know, and we're chanting down Babylon. We're telling Babylon the Great, which is America and the elites and the nobility of Edom, right, their judgment for all the wickedness and evil that they have done to our people and to the planet Earth. Like it tells us in Revelations, I believe it's 11:18, that thou shouldst destroy them that destroyed the earth.
Right. That's right, bro.
That was
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 14:5.
Ezekiel.
Back in Ezekiel 35 and verse 2. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it.
Right, so we just read in the law, it says Seir also shall be a possession. So Seir linked back up to who? Esau, Edom. You see? So it says, set thy face against Mount Seir. And that represents what? The modern day white people. Go ahead.
Yep. And it says in verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord.
Yeah, see that? And that's why we're not going to be confounded if we stay true to the doctrine.
Yep.
When we go away, that's when we're going to be confounded. Because it said, thus said the Lord. So it's not thus said we said, but it's the Heavenly Father that said these things. And what the Heavenly Father has said and written is going to happen. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, and it says in Ezekiel 35 verse 3, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee.
The Lord is against this place, man. You know? But for his very name's sake, you know, he got to let it play. You know, as it said, they measure how you measure the time. But the Lord is done with this place, man. Did he not say her sins have reached unto heaven? All right? So the Lord, what the Lord just say? He what?
It says, I am against thee, and I will stretch out mine hand against thee.
And who's known as the Lord's hand?
Yahushua.
All right? So the Lord is coming. All right, to do the bidding of the Father. Go ahead.
And it says, and I will make thee most desolate.
He's going to make thee more desolate. By how? The thermonuclear missiles. You see? World War III. Go ahead.
It says in verse 4, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Once again, they going to know it's the Lord doing. You know, that's when he finally, the Lord going to open their eyes up to see. Right now, he got them bamboozled. He got them in a trick bag. You know, they're in an illusion. They hypnotized right now. You know, but the Lord going to open their eyes up to see that it was him the whole time. You know, that's it on that.
You want me to hit 5?
Yeah.
Come. It says in verse 5 of Ezekiel 35 and verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
That's their ongoing hatred. What I was breaking down earlier in Genesis. You know, my father death was at hand. Then when I slayed my brother Jacob, the nigga always wanted, you know what I'm saying? But that's the spirit the Lord put between us. That's his balance. Right. You know? Where he say, when he say,
I will put enmity.
Huh?
I will put enmity between them.
Yeah, nah, that too, but he was saying a vessel for honor.
Romans the 9th chapter too.
Yeah, and that was the vessel, you know. Which had Cain and Abel.
Yeah.
Then you had what? Esau and Jacob.
Yeah.
Then what you have today in modern time, black and white.
Black and white.
You know? You got it though, brother.
Yeah, finishing up in
verse.
Can I get a quick one? Could you mention that the elites don't realize that Yahweh is doing this, but we realize this now that we have come into the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai. This is Psalm 73. I'm going to start verse 17. I'm going to read on down 1 or 2 verses. It says, until I went to the sanctuary of the Most High, then understood I their ends. You know, talking about the Edomites. Now that we've come into the truth, you know, because brothers woken up to the knowledge, probably seen some Illuminati videos, you know, seen some wicked elite plans that they have for our nation and the rest of the world. Right? And we're saying, well, what's the way out? Right? But now that we enter the sanctuary of Yahweh Shema Shai, we understand their judgment. We understand what's coming to the wicked Edomites.
That's right, bro.
Verse 18, surely thou didst set them in slippery places.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah.
So the Lord always had them in the region.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I always had them in the trick bag. Everything he did, it was for his destruction.
Yeah, because that's a bit of a chapter about ASAP, right? Because he like, at first he was like, man, these guys prosper in wickedness. They got witches, they got wealth.
Yeah, when you read up, I think that's what 73 and 5.
Yeah, cause that was just prospering. It was like before we came in the truth, you know, like we didn't know who he was. We're like, damn, I wish we were like so-called white folks. I wish I had money like him, you know, cause they ain't, you know, catching hell. They just got it all.
Yeah.
But now we've been waking up, call out darkness to that marvelous light. It gonna explain it.
We see now.
This a slippery in.
Yeah.
He's out now with his witchcraft. You know, the witchcraft and the Davos meeting. All this shit not gonna work. We just sitting back laughing like.
Hey, that's why he said, envy not the oppressor.
Yeah.
Choose none of his ways.
Yep.
You know. Oh, there's another one. There's another one in Sirach. I want to say Sirach 13. Might be 2nd Ezra 13. But it said about the wicked prospering. It lead him to destroy something out there. I'm gonna try to find it. Go ahead. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. He should not go unpunished to his grave.
Huh?
He should not go unpunished to his grave.
Yeah, but it's in Sirach though, ain't it? Or 2nd Ezra. Go ahead though.
This is Psalm 73 and 18. Surely thou didst set them in slippery places. Thou castest them down into
Hey, you want to know a slippery place that he cast Esau in when he gave him that blessing? You know, because his blessing was his curse. Because when you go into, I think it's in Luke, but the Hawashai had told Peter, he that live by the sword shall die by the sword. You know what I'm saying? And what was Esau's blessing? It was the sword, so that was a slippery place. You know what I'm saying? That's where he can't come back from that. And that's what he ruled with. He ruled with the sword.
That's Revelation 13. He that killeth with the sword.
Just be killed with the sword. You see that? So that's a slippery place the Lord has set in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Got him. You know? What's out now?
No, I just want to finish.
Okay, come on. Did you find a precept?
Yeah, come on.
Go ahead, bring it out real quick.
Come on, real quick. This is Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach, chapter 9 and verse 11 and verse 12. Start at verse 11. It says, "Envy not the glory of a sinner,
Right.
for thou knowest not what shall be his end."
You see that? So you look at these rappers, these singers, actors, and you know what I'm saying? The one that's on the level in Babylon, you don't know their end. And it ain't good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna receive a horrible death, a horrible punishment,
We
man.
just read that latter end, man. They ain't considered. You know, you got a lot of Jake that sold out, man.
Yeah.
Go, you know, receive that glory right now. Receive the riches. You know.
But they end.
But the latter end of it though, man. Man, you heard that nigga hollering in Jackson, Mississippi, man, in that car, stuck in that Tesla.
Oh boy.
Shit, don't nobody want that, man. You don't want to die like that, man.
Cause imagine a nuclear fire. That shit gonna be hotter than
And
that
then,
Tesla.
then knowing the Lord got control of your spirit, so He could just hold you there, bro.
Yeah.
That's what Matthew the 10th chapter, man. He could just hold you.
Matthew 10th.
Man, hey, man. People don't know the terror of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Especially our people.
Yeah.
You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, you don't know the power you dealing with, man. Really. Because if you did, you would be fearing.
That's right.
Or what he could do to you. You know?
Beautiful. Well, I said, what kind of person are you to be?
Come on, man. You out here playing.
Yeah.
All this chaos going on in the earth. The Lord is showing you all the signs. The men of the Lord out here prophesying and telling you, and niggas still playing. Niggas out here making snowballs. the damn police.
Right.
You know, laughing and shit. Everything a fucking joke until it ain't no more, man. You know?
That's right, brother. Yeah, let him finish on this joke. You got something to say though?
Yeah, I was saying, I seen a video this morning with Pete Diddy. I'm not sure how he was celebrating, you know.
He was celebrating?
He was celebrating, dancing, you know, in the video. I don't know what's up with his whole case situation, but he was dancing, living.
He probably got off.
You know.
Yeah.
So got off.
He's like, I'm still. I'm not sure. He was dancing, saying, "I'm still here. I'm still here."
Yeah.
You know, just talking junk.
Yeah, he didn't got off. You know, maybe he got or something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but go with that jump.
Knock finishing up in Ecclesiasticus, better known as Sirach, chapter 9 and verse 12, it says, "Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in."
Right, you see that? And that's what this world. The ungodly have pleasure in this world, man. You know? That's what the Lord said. Yahweh Shah said that. He said, he's enmity with the world. You know? Go ahead.
Yep, and it says, "But remember, they should not go unpunished unto their grave."
You see that? They should not go unpunished. They're going to receive the judgment. You know? That's it on their name. Yeah. But there was what now?
Sirach 9.
Yes, Sirach 9, 11 and 12.
Alright, now she'll be in 30, probably 29, 30. There's one right across that jump. But go ahead though.
This is back in Psalm 73, now at verse 19. "How are they brought into destruction as in the moment?"
Desolation.
Oh, the water, brother. It says, "How are they brought into desolation as in a moment? They are utterly consumed with terrors." You know, so in a moment, you know, scriptures talk about how knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, and the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. You know, so this is just a season and time where prophecy had to be fulfilled when Esau, Edom would have the dominion, rulership of the earth. You know, as you know, the apostles always go into this. Was necessary for us to learn what a wicked rulership is like. You know, the knowledge of wickedness and the knowledge of good, that we may be as you know, God's judging the earth. That was it.
Go ahead.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, verse 23 through 24. It says, "For the Most High created man to be immortal and made him to be an image of his own eternity." Verse 24, "Nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold on to his side do find it." Just going back into the precept that Kodash brought out, like we shouldn't be envying, you know what I'm saying, wicked one, Esau, Edom, man. Cause hey, we see what that leads to. It's a death. That's why you got your P Diddy's, you know, all these high celebrities. You know what I'm saying? They envy and they want to be just like Esau, Edom. But hey, to get in those positions, Cat William expound and expose it even more, man. Hey, you gotta bend over to, you know what I'm saying, go to that next level, man.
Be extremely wicked.
Be extremely wicked, man. Do rituals, all type of bullshit.
Hey, Esau he wanna test you to see if you really, you know what I'm saying, you really with him. So how far are you willing to go? Cause it's certain things about Jake, our people, man. We're royal people. Yeah. So there's certain shit you just ain't gonna do. You're like, man, I ain't doing that shit. Hell nah. So that excludes you. It get you extra. He ain't willing to go all the way, you know, for this.
Right.
You know.
But that's the wickedness of our people that do though.
Yep.
You know.
Do they want to be just like Esau?
Yep.
You still
That was it in Psalms.
Okay.
That was it.
You got somebody now?
I got one. Going into the power of the Lord, you know, basically how his name is going to be made known again in the earth, man. Because right now, you know, people, they got a false illusion of who the Lord is because of what Esau has pushed out here, man. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody thinking the Lord is all love and he, you know, just this cupcake you can do. Oh, he'll forgive you. You got faggots in the churches. It's just madness everywhere, man.
Too much.
You know, but hey, the Lord ain't a power to play with. And this is Joshua 2 and verse 9. I'm gonna start at 9. It says, and she said unto the men, I know that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai have given you the land, and that your terror is fallen upon us, and that all the inhabitants of the land faint because of you.
Because they heard the fame,
right?
Like I believe it's in John the 12th chapter where Yahweh Shai said, "Glorify thy name," and he heard a voice from heaven saying, "I will glorify it. I have glorified it, and then we'll glorify it again." You know, so we know Yahweh. That name went out. You know, the plagues of Egypt just wasn't overnight. That wasn't just one day.
Right.
You know, they heard about the locusts. They heard about, you know, the terror that came upon the darkness upon ancient Egypt. People are gonna hear about, hey, you hear what happened going on in Babylon? Right. You know, because when you read the book of Exodus, Moses was told by the Heavenly Father, you know, through his mediator, that he was going to kill the firstborn, but he didn't mention all the other plagues he was going to bring. Right. You know, and it tells us in 2nd Ezra 15, the Lord is going to send plagues upon Egypt as before.
Yeah, before, yeah.
So we have like, you know, of course we know famine. We know those things are coming. That's a breakdown of society. But when things really get hot, the Heavenly Father is going to show new signs and new wonders, like we read in Sirach 36. Wow. You know, it's going to be known that the God of heaven, you know, was, you know, sent these plagues. The nuclear destruction is just going to be the cherry on top. Right. You know.
He said the Lord is known by the judgment.
Beautiful,
it's going to be undeniable. That's why the scripture say the power shall be in fear. How much, you know, they're going to have the you know, they're going to be eating, but then the Heavenly Father, they're going to be like, oh, this is the power.
Yeah, that's the Job 20. He said he's going to cast the wrath upon them while they're eating. You know what I'm saying?
Because if I may add one more thing, because in Egypt, what they was able to, similar to the plagues of the Heavenly Father to a certain extent, you know, so there's going to come a time where in these last days with the Heavenly Father, it's going to be known, like, this is it, you know? There ain't no stopping this. They're going to be in great fear.
It's not going to be declared on the whole earth. You got it out.
It says, Joshua 2 and 10, it says, for we have heard how the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, dried up the water of the Red Sea for you when you came out of Egypt.
Man, and that's still talked about today.
Yeah.
You know how many thousand years ago that was? And that's still talked about today. So just imagine. You know, that's why, you know, Babylon is going to be known as a monument, remembrance.
Yep.
Right. You're going to be able to look at it. You're going to be able to, hey, you You see that over there?
Smoke still burning.
Yeah.
Hey, look to the west.
Look,
Look west.
Look over there.
That's right.
Yes.
It says, and ye did unto 2 kings of the Amorites that were on the other side, Jordan, Shion, and Og, whom ye utterly destroyed. It says,
That's right. So when we come off those ships, you know, we're gonna go forth conquering and to conquer with our Lord Yahweh Shai leading the charge. Once we get those new spiritual bodies,
That's right, bro.
you know, whatever kingdoms still have any type of military might or weapons, we're gonna come and conquer them.
That's right.
You know, and we're gonna be flying the chariots over their kingdom. The people, the citizens, are gonna be known like, oh, those are the leaders now.
hey, that go back to that songs. This joy have all ye as saints. That's the fun part, man.
Yeah.
The ass whooping, you know.
Right,
you know how I feel,
right.
man. You like, man, I'm finna tear your ass up. And you getting on somebody like, man, I'm finna get this one.
Yeah.
Jake, you know, I'm just thinking on, you know, how Jake mindset be.
Yeah.
You be in a video game, I'm finna whoop his ass.
Till I get tired.
Till I get tired.
Yeah.
You know, that's the fun part, man. That's that.
Execute judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that joy of being able to reign with the Lord. You know, he gonna let us in on
And
it.
then we get all the payback.
Man.
All the payback. Everything they did unto us.
Well, you remember what movie that Mike L? Sing something for me, man. Let me get some. Hey, Jacob, be ready, boy. But the Lord got to get his first. He got to go first. Then you get, you know, all right, go on, get you some. I'll let you in now. All right.
What the Lord say? Wait upon me.
To I rise.
I rise in the praise. So we gonna get some, but the Lord got to get his first.
That's right, bro. It's only right. You look at what he had to go through for us, man. Well, you gotta be patient. You gotta understand, like, hey, we're gonna get in there. Yeah. We're gonna get our payback. It's just a process.
It's a matter of time. It's like a process. Because Father Mike bring us out of time too. Let him without sin cast the first stone.
Yep.
You know, the stone was used to what? For judgment. So Yahweh Shai is the one without sin. You know, so he gonna have to cast the first stone. Ooh. He gonna have to get the first lick.
Beautiful.
You know, that's why. Your ass is grass and your house shot the lawnmower.
Through.
You know? Over with.
Through.
Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 11 says, Joshua 2:11, it says, and as soon as we heard these things, our hearts did melt. Neither did there remain any more courage in a man. They see them chariots come. Hey, man, they gonna be through. They gonna know it's over.
Yeah. So they're gonna be afraid.
They're gonna be afraid, but yet there's fight.
Yeah.
They gonna have the spirit on them to keep. Hey, nah.
The Lord gonna do that.
We can do this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're gonna fear the Lord first and foremost, and then they're gonna fear us. The power, you know, that is behind us, that is with us. You know.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, that's beautiful. Revelation 6 and 14.
I'm gonna finish it real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna close out.
Okay.
Go ahead.
It says, because of you, for the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, your power, he is the power in heaven and above, Salakia, in heaven above and in earth beneath.
That's the Almighty. That's your house.
Yeah. So in this second Exodus, and not just the Negro, it's gonna be all the tribes.
All the tribes.
12,000 out of each tribe to 1/3. Not the Neo movement. That's BS.
Right.
You know, all of us, you know, the elect gonna be delivered, man. Not just a black thing, it's an Israelite thing. This thing gonna be talked about, man. The second Exodus, they gonna top the first Exodus, man.
Right.
You know?
You know the Lord got to over, you know. That's how he do it.
He got to overdo this.
Every time the Lord level up. You ain't think about all the captivity we've been in,
right.
You know?
He level up.
The Lord level up.
It's just like Jake. Jake go party, you know?
Right.
Next year, what? We gonna do it big and better.
Yeah, do it big and better. So how much the Heavenly Father?
Yeah.
You know? Why you say Yahweh Shai coming into the glory?
Yeah.
When he came, when I was gonna say, when he came on a donkey.
Yeah.
So he finna level up on that. He finna top that. He coming on a chariot. You know what I'm saying? And then he came humble. He coming there for his life. The lion now.
I'll meet you as a man.
You know? So if the Lord just finna, you know, level up everything, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got something? Yeah, that's all. Go ahead, and then we can close.
This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come.
Hey, go ahead, dog. You gotta read that. That's the spirit, because that's what it's going to in Revelation 6 and 14. That's that. Go ahead. You'll see.
This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
You got done speaking of that.
The Red Sea.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead.
Yeah. The first
Exodus, man.
Right.
You know.
Go ahead.
But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
North America, man.
There you go.
And from all the lands whither he have driven them.
Where we been scattered to. Man. So this second Exodus gonna top the first one, man.
That's right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And not just Judah gonna be delivered, gonna be Judah, Benjamin, Levi, all the way down to Issachar.
That's right.
And I will bring them again into their lands that I have gave unto their fathers.
And we just read that in Isaiah 14.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yo,
Yet choose Israel and bring them back into their land.
That's right.
You know? So that's one
land.
thing all the prophets had in common was prophecy. The Lord's bringing us back. You know?
Go ahead,
Out.
That was it.
Keep on going on that thing.
My bad. Verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, said the Lord,
Go ahead.
and they shall fish them. And after I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from it.
Because fishing is what? Peaceful.
Yeah.
Right now, what we fishing for the elect.
Mm-hmm.
But in due time, the season go change. It's hunt season.
Yeah.
You know,
Time to get the guns.
it's hunt season.
Yeah.
You know.
What a hunter do?
Kill.
A hunter kill. But we ain't gonna have to set no traps up.
Nah, ain't no.
You know? But that's an Edomite tactic.
Be camouflage.
Yeah, that's an Edomite tactic. We ain't gonna have to do that. The spirit gonna be placed upon us by the Heavenly Father, man. You know, that's why they say those shall mount up with wings as eagles. You know? That's what that is, Isaiah 42. You know, he gonna get a strength. They not
be weary.
Yeah. He said renew their strength. That's us receiving their power, man. You know.
Yeah, so we ain't gonna get tired when we get hunting. And just like in this society, you gotta have a license to hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, with the Heavenly Father,
he gave us a license.
Yeah,
you know.
On side, you know? You gonna give us that permission to hunt, man.
That's right, man.
License to kill.
Go ahead.
Yep.
And they say, it said, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill,
right,
and out of the holes of the rocks.
Right. Why? Because they're gonna be hiding there.
No bunkers.
You see, they're gonna be trying to preserve their life. But guess what? Revelation.
Mm-hmm. This is a Revelation 6 in verse 14.
Right.
And it reads, "And the heaven departed as a scroll when it is rolled together."
Right, and that's speaking about the impact of the missiles. Go ahead.
"And every mountain and island were moved out of their places."
Ooh, go ahead.
"And the kings of the earth."
Oh, the kings of the earth. Who are the kings of the earth? The Edomites.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
It says, "And the kings of the earth, and the great men."
And the great men. Go ahead.
"And the rich men."
And the rich men.
"And the chief captains."
Go ahead.
"And the mighty men." "And every bondman, and every freeman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains."
Right, so that's where you got the underground bunkers.
That's
you
right.
know. Go ahead.
If I may add, you had because that recent movie Leave the World Behind, right? They were showing you that the only way you're really gonna be able to be safe from the anarchy is you in them bunkers. You know, like brothers like say, that's how the elites communicate one with another. You know, to get ready, get in your positions. You know, because you had you had a Facebook. You know, the owner, right?
Mark Zuckerberg
over there in Hawaii. You know, he's building his, so-called, and they have spas, everything. You know, they have sauna rooms, tennis courts. Showing you that they're in there for the long haul.
Right.
And once again, that's just a a communication for the elites, telling everyone to get ready, because you know this is the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, right? This is leading to our deliverance. You know, Yahweh Shema Shai has his hand, you know, controlling Esau, Edom, you know, to bring forth his prophecies.
That's right, bro. That's right. That's bag of Proverbs 16:4, one of my favorite precepts. You know, the Lord created all things for himself. Yeah, for the wicked, for the what?
Yeah, evil.
Yeah.
That's right.
Revelation 17 too, to fulfill his will.
Oh yeah, come on.
That's right. This is Revelation 6 and verse 16.
Go ahead.
And he's
like just the point right here. You know what I'm saying? This is when the Lord gonna open their eyes up to see.
That's right.
Go ahead. And
said to the mountains and rocks.
Right. See the leaks. This is what they're gonna be talking. You know what I'm saying, to the rocks, and it's gonna be funny though. You know what I'm saying? Cause they're gonna try to seek, you know what I'm saying, salvation. They're gonna try to seek to save their lives. You know. But guess what? You say, what the scripture say? They shall seek death but can't find it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, because when they can be able to see Yahweh shine His glory, and they can be like, "There's no way we can stop this."
That's right.
Yeah, right.
even the one, remember how Shai said, even the one that pierced me shall see me. So it don't matter what he do.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to see Yahweh Shai. You know, go ahead.
And he said to the mountains and rocks, "Fall on us."
Look, so they telling the rocks, you know, in the mountains to fall on them.
Yeah.
I mean, what, they trying to seek death.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne.
And who then one that sit on the throne? The Heavenly Father.
And from the wrath of the Lamb.
And who is the Lamb? The Lamb is known as who? Yahweh Shai. But we understand that he's not coming back as a lamb.
Right.
He coming back as a lion. The king of the jungle. You know? And he coming back with what? With judgment. You know? Go ahead.
It says, for the great day of his wrath is come.
Right, that great day, known as they what? Great and dreadful day. Go ahead.
And who shall be able to stand?
Yeah, who should be able?
Yes.
Only one the Lord will allow. That's why it's written in Luke. You know what I'm saying? Watch ye therefore and pray always to be counted worthy to escape the word to see the Son of Man.
To stand before the Son of Man.
Yep. So, anything, brothers? Good up. All right, so Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. You know, once again, we give all honor and glory and power to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, Kakadash.
I want to say double honors to our elders and peace and blessing the hope elect. Next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Baba Ball.
Baba.
Rock Hakim, man.
Rock Hakim.
Yeah, Shalom.
Shalom.